Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the first day of the Blitz Tournament. Tania is with me, but Tania, what's up with full pink today?
It's all for the excitement that we're going to be witnessing. Welcome back, everyone. Honestly, Bolu the Sagar, yesterday we had a rest day and I was missing the chess action, chat.
Seriously.
I was really, when is Blitz going to start? And you know what? We've
I
had
thought that you would take some rest, you were tired and energize yourself and ऐसा सब नहीं हुआ.
But chess over everything else. But definitely, I am super thrilled to be here. We've got a blitz coming up, and we all know the kind of fun that format is. Sagar, I really feel that I think so. We've got classical, rapid, and blitz. For me, blitz is the most exciting.
I agree.
है
I
ना?
agree. I love it because it's better than bullet. It's not too short.
Yeah.
There's an increment, 3 minutes plus 2 seconds, so they can play good games. And start say there's action. Blunders can happen any point.
Any point, blunders, turnarounds, twists and turns, hits and misses, we have it all. And today is day one of the Tata Steel Chess Blitz. We're going to start with the women's tournament. And chat, there's been just a small change in our lineup from the rapid. So Sagar, this time in the Blitz, we've got a 3 minute with a 2 second increment. In the previous edition, it was longer. It was 5 minutes with a 3 second increment. So it's going to be faster. It's going to be more brutal. It's going to be more fun. Are you ready?
Yes, I am extremely excited, Tanya, and I'm very happy to be commentating with you like full energy. ऐसे क्या पिया तुमने?
Cheers, chat.
And so it's going to be a double round robin, 18 rounds, 9 rounds today, 9 rounds tomorrow with a 3 minute plus 2 second increment. And Tanya, the prize money that they are fighting for is a total of 17,500.
Not bad. I thought थोड़ा ज़्यादा time लगेगा to do the addition. I'm impressed with that mental math. 7,500 for the first prize, 4,000 for the second prize, 3,000 for third, $2,000 by the way. Totally forgot to say that for the fourth and 1,000 for the fifth place. So Sagar, it's all about the top 5 plays for a good payday. And we're going to have 9 games of Blitz today, 9 games of Blitz tomorrow. The format chat is a double round robin. So it's each plays each, and they will reverse the colors on day 2.
Right, absolutely. And the players who are going to fight it out are the ones on your screen. We have Anna Muzychuk, Humpy, Maria Muzychuk, Bhakti, Savita, Nana, Vaishali, Harika, Olivia, and Anna Ushenina. So, Tanya, my question to you, and also everyone in the chat is, who is your favorite to take this title home?
Wow, that's, looking at the field, that is such a tough question to answer because it is just so close, such a big fight. We've got some of the best female players here. And Sagar, if we think about the results of the World Blitz Championship and the way they are in the faster formats, I think Humpy is a big favorite in this format.
Yes, you cannot write off Humpy, but I have a feeling, Tanya, Anna Muzychuk looks like a huge favorite for me. Why? I'll tell you. Because yesterday I met Anna. She came to our room. Rapid was not so good for her. She finished like bottom of the table, but she was in good spirits. And remember, guys, she has been a former world blitz champion already. So my money is on Anna Muzychuk. I feel, of course, you cannot write off Nana Zagnidze and Anna Ushenina, who both played really well in the rapid. And what about Harika?
Also, a very strong player when it comes to these shorter time formats. I think once again, it is going to be how also the youngsters, these super talents, do in this tournament. Vaishali, really good in these fast formats. I've seen her practice and play against Prague, against the other students of Waka. So she's super quick. I remember at the Olympiad camp, we would often play Blitz, and Sagar, she is a beast in these formats.
I agree. I agree. And by the way, a lot of people in the chat are supporting Anna Muzychuk, but there are fans of everyone. We have Harika supporters, we have Vaishali supporters, we have many. And people are saying somehow Levon Aronian style is in the room.
Sagar, I was just going to say, I mean, what such a strong fashion statement. I'm loving it. who inspired this new look? And tell us, I mean, that's an amazing shirt you're wearing.
So
Can I
I have
borrow it one day?
yes, please.
It's very cool.
It's
I love it.
it's a Odisha style. So there's this thing called Sambhalpuri, and there's we have a friend Ranjan Mohanty who gave me a cloth. I actually stitched this shirt. It's in these days who stitches shirts, right?
Sagar apparently.
So guys, that's how it is, and
It's very cool. I love it. And I love how this is such a colorful combination
can
today.
you tell nice shirt?
Nice shirt. Nice shirt is the new nice dress here. Sagar loving it, really bringing on the color. And I love that you made it yourself. Well, I think we can expect equally colorful chest today.
For sure. For sure. And by the way, let's have a look at what's the scene in the playing hall. The players have taken their chairs, and I think we are just few seconds away from the game's beginning. Tania, which game would you like to follow?
Well, I think we have to. The two favorites that we have been also talking about, Anna Muzychuk versus Humpy. And we've got lift off. So let's start with that one. And what a start we are having to the day, because we have our guest joining us. Well, it is chat none other
than Vishy Anand here, the 5-time world champion, joining us in the commentary to kick things off. And Vishy, welcome.
Thanks.
And I just love how colorful the three of us are today. Totally not planned chat, but ready for some colorful chess as well. Anand Blitz, we've got a lift off. And what is this position?
I think this position is risky in classical chess. I mean, risky, but it's a draw. But you know that with black, you'll be a little bit nervous that you make a mistake. For Humpy to do it in Blitz, very confident.
Wow.
Is this correct? D6?
Yeah,
okay,
D6 has been played.
I thought you had to go hit 6, but anyway.
So
hit 6 clearly, and we've taken away some nice squares.
let's just get stock of the position. Black has a full rook here, but the king really unsafe. Is it that white always has a perpetual, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is kind of the problem, isn't it? That white can go knight h4, then queen c4 d5, queen c4 d5, something like that. I think these motifs just keep repeating. But she's gone for e6 and queen e4 check and knight d5. And I don't know, computer seems to not go flat. So maybe there is some... No, this must be...
Knight d5 by Anna Muzychuk and the
but it's
bar.
not for the obvious reason. You have to go rook e8 to punish it.
But then rook e8, knight c7?
And maybe bishop takes e6 or
just
knight
take this.
c6 or something like that. So
Wow.
Rook
This
e8 on
game
the
is
board.
so crazy. And it seems like Humpy finds the best move, rook e8.
And the point of rook e8 is that after a check on e4, you always have king h8 now. So
But they have a history, right? Because they basically spent the whole match in Monaco playing nothing but this Petrov, and then so there's also do you remember your prep? Do you remember my prep? And this kind of thing going on. So.
do you think that Anna potentially just mixed up the move order with going knight d5 first?
It's 50-50. It could be both. What can I say? It's possible she mixed up. It's
Look at Anna's heart rate. It's moving towards 140 now. So she is definitely...
maybe she realized that if she had started with a check and king had gone to g8, then it's that much worse, right?
It changes
Now,
everything.
yeah, because the king would be blocking the rook, and that's not the case now.
Wow, that would be a big advantage for Humpy, and I'm sure Humpy sort of figured out that the rook is much better on e8 than it would be on h8 at knight
she takes
c7.
on c7.
And knight c6 is good, but bishop e6 is winning apparently.
And this is... both are attacked, but Vishy says just sack here. Knight takes, and maybe something like queen f6.
Queen f6 or queen d7.
On the board, immediately Humpy goes for it. And now with the knight pinned on e6, you just have to build more pressure and attack on it. How are you responding after a move like queen d7 or queen f6?
It's over.
Is it just over?
It seems to be, because when you go knight f4, you go knight c6, and your king still can't run away.
Also,
so.
queen f2 will be there. If the queen is on f6, knight
Oh,
d4,
right, yeah.
queen
Maybe
f-
that's why queen f6 is even stronger. In fact, the computer is giving up. It's just going bishop d2, queen e6 check.
on the board. Oh
so
my
this is
God.
over.
This is just over.
It's over. So can we look at one more game? This
Yeah,
looks done. Should we go to Vaishali versus Harika?
Let's do it. A big all-Indian clash.
Yeah, Vaishali playing with white, and has a lot of space.
This should be very good for white. The only thing is you have to keep the tension for a while, because if you play ED, I think CD is nice so that I can play knight c6. And then once again, we're talking of this firm pawn structure. But if I keep the tension, then your knight, it still has a path via a6 to b4. So I don't know how much, maybe it's not much better.
Ashwin, is Vaishali's heart rate correct? 193?
What about bishop h3 here?
Yeah, I
Basically
was
saying,
thinking.
without committing anything, I want you to decide what you're doing with your queen. Because knight b7 is exactly where black didn't want to go.
And if you go knight a6, are there tactics on d5?
Yeah, it isn't really working out, is it? Take, knight b5,
She was
H3.
H3. Be calm.
knight b7 anyway. So much for my great plan to dissuade knight a6. Okay.
Oh, and I see our computer is suggesting to trade off the dark squared bishop. Usually we think the bishop on f4 is strong. Do you think bishop d6 is an idea? That's
See, ED, the problem is that e6 square has become available for black now.
Hmm.
So that's why you should try your best not to commit that pawn capture, because then it's a typical thing also in the Sveshnikov where too many pieces are competing with the same square. Here that square has become available. And h3 has meant you can't even play bishop h3.
right.
Yeah.
So if I mean h3 I didn't understand. So now the computer is giving clear edge for black. And I kind of believe it, because structurally white has the worst pawn structure.
And black just has this clear plan of knight f8, knight e6,
Correct,
bringing
yeah.
the pieces to the center.
By the way, Humpy has won her game. It ended with bishop e6, knight e6, queen f6, knight d4, knight c6, queen d3 check, king h8, and Anna resigns.
Wow, that
what
was
a start.
miniature.
16 move win for Humpy.
That's a
That's
miniature.
amazing.
And I think it comes down to that blunder of knight d5. Could be a potential mix-up of move order. Sagar, we'll come back to this.
Should we go to the game of Nana Zagnidze versus Savita Shri here? Because Savita is a very good blitz player, if I'm not
And
wrong.
this is a very nice position. You know, the AI pawn. You go to h6, just live there, and
And also
that's
the
hope
knight
based.
is
Put the pawn in h6. One day there's a miracle on g7.
Yeah,
You're
it will
happy.
happen. Even if it isn't, it's very scary for your opponent to
Yes.
constantly think about it.
But this seems to be okay as well, because it's coming to f5. It just looks very nice for that.
And I've noticed with all the Vaka students, I've seen Vaishali, Savita, they're so good at blitz and so fast. Is that something they practice a lot during training?
We don't particularly organize blitz training sessions, but I think in general they all like to play a lot of blitz, and it's part of their routine. So that must be a big factor in it.
Let's go to the game of our champion of yesterday,
Yes.
Anna Ushenina. Looks an equalish rook
Yeah.
endgame, so nothing much happening here. Going back to Vaishali. Oh, let's look at our Arjuna awardee, Bhakti Kulkarni, taking on Maria Muzychuk.
Wait, there's a piece less.
Pieces.
But this is okay, because I'll take on g7, take on d6. Oh, now I even get d6 with check.
And queen e7.
Oh, queen takes, queen e7, and then the idea is to go queen e1 check, queen e5 check.
And you'll
Okay, I
trade,
get
yeah?
it. Yes.
Potentially.
Takes on d6.
Um, This I don't.
There is a brutal pin here.
No, I still have queen a3 though. So
Hmm.
I'm.
Bishop
Oh,
A-
even better. Queen a3. Now it's a lottery. I mean, this is brilliant for me.
Maybe
Queen
she
A3.
just missed queen a3 and
Oh,
white
come on.
missed it as well.
She cuts her path.
But it's
No,
an easy move to miss,
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
transfer the queen all the way to the other
No, but
side.
this is particularly terrible because you've stopped queen a3 as well.
Yeah.
And now the h pawn is advancing. She wants to try to create
No, but
counterplay.
there's a problem because if I don't even know why queen b8 happened. Oh, because of queen b2. No. Oh, she's also getting jumpy. Okay.
Yeah. Time is very low.
No,
Both
knight takes
are-
c4. No, knight takes c4, queen d5.
Well, queen d1, queen h5 is a big threat, Sagar.
Queen h5 is also big.
Yeah, sorry. No need to be creative.
Yeah, oh, that's a big pawn that's gone. Wait, can she win the bishop? Hang on. Yes, it's queen c4, queen c4.
Oh
queen
my god,
c4.
queen c4! Oh!
she
She missed this queen c4.
And it was game over. Okay. Now she's just lost f5 or something, and this is just a lost.
But still, there can be a lot of action.
No,
here.
knight g4 is still a draw. Knight g4 is a draw.
On
Ah,
the
okay, so she
board.
got that. Knight f6 takes e4 and just she's winning a piece. Queen f6.
And now she
Oh,
takes
she
it
won
and
the
this is
piece. The
unbelievable.
piece she didn't win then, she won now. This is Blitz for everyone. I think everyone's gotten used to the rapid, so we need to calibrate for the Blitz. Right?
What a start!
Oh, this means Maria is taking this one home. Let's go to Vaishali.
Oh, she lost on time or what? What happened?
What?
No.
No. Resign. Bhakti resign. Bhakti resign.
Ah.
By
Okay,
the way,
this one.
Savita Shri has beaten Nana Zagneets, a huge result. Let's go to Vaishali versus Harika. Vaishali
What
versus
is
Harika.
happening here? Okay, so check. You can't go on h8 because queen h6.
I think they repeated or what? Vaishali,
Oh, yes,
Harika.
they've been repeating for a while. So King G7.
Okay,
check.
that's a draw.
Yeah, you
So
have to go to
let's
g7.
Go to Anna
So why didn't she go
Ushenina.
Queen D8 check? Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is brilliant technique. Because she's first pushed the king as far as possible. Now she'll go to
King
D8.
D8.
In fact, I would even have collected the pawn first because you have enough space. Now I'm suddenly not sure because the pawn has come to F2. So
Can
this
we-
is a mess up. No,
Yeah,
this
but
is a mess up.
But maybe. Wow.
No, you know, she missed
Rook
a beautiful
D1?
win. She's missing the win again. No, this is the wrong square. She has to, with the rook on B1, she had to go King D6, Rook D2 check, King C7,
okay.
Rook c2,
Rook C2 check, King B6,
Rook d2
D8 Queen,
takes.
Rook D8, King C7, and you cannot stop Rook A1 mate.
Oh my
This
god!
was,
What
but
is
it only works with Rook
Oh
on
my
B1 because now
God,
it's the
no.
checking is happening.
We
And
have.
that was the Lucena. I mean, that was this famous thing with you chuck the pawn, Queen versus Rook.
Oh my god.
You remember
I
the
never
C7
knew
and
it.
Rook on A4?
Yes.
And you play King B3 and white black wins.
There are a
Oh,
lot of
this was-
studies like that with that pawn on c6, king on b6 as well. You bring the king, attack the rook. We have to show this once the game.
Yes,
What
brilliant.
a line!
How
What
did
a
you- But
line!
can she do it now?
No. No, because there's B2 check happening. Oh, can she do? No, she can't. Because on
because
B5
king
no
is
longer
on
works.
A7.
On
Oh.
C7, King B6, no
King
check
had
here.
to be on A8.
Check and King C7 and Rook A1.
Because
were
you
still
need king
winning.
b6,
So do you
Sagar.
think when she went King A8, that was wrong? She should have gone to A7.
Yeah,
If
but
there
how
was
do you
a-
know that in seconds? It's impossible.
Dude, just go to
I mean, on
A7.
principle, A8 was worse than A7, but now it's a draw.
They drew. They drew.
We have to show that line.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. Why that moment was so crucial.
She's already gone off in the wrong. You know, Rook F1, F2 is a mistake. Or Rook F1 is a blunder. But here you could go King here, escaping.
Yeah. Check is forced.
You have to
I
drive
come
the king
here.
away.
Check. I go here.
Yes.
Threatening queens. You check me again.
Post.
And so far it's working because you keep repeating with this check.
Yeah.
But now I have this move.
And king b6 is a key move in that position.
And if Rook here, then I go King C7.
Unbelievable,
And
Sagar.
K1
This
is a
is
mate.
crazy stuff. And this is. You found it in seconds.
He just saw it.
But again, I think here King D7. This is F5. This is great stuff. Rook B1 check. You know, majestic stuff. I think F5 is a mistake. You probably have to go Rook C7 check or something. Anyway, this is great stuff. And D6, I think, in my opinion, is bad technique. You should just go Rook F1.
And win
Collect
that
the
pawn.
last pawn, play D6 because this is enough to win. I think.
Yeah. I mean,
is there
rook
a-
h2, rook h2.
Wait, Rook F1, King here, Rook takes F5,
Rook
Rook
H2.
H2. I have Rook F7 and D6. It should.
Are you sure rook h2?
Yeah. Maybe it's not such bad technique after all. Okay, D6, Rook H2. Now Rook F1 would be resigns, but King E6 would be resigns as well because you take and go back if you want.
Yeah, just win the f5
Yeah.
pawn first.
But here already King B,
But Rook
King C7 was
F1,
enough.
King B7.
This is winning.
Wait, king c7, check and king d8.
No.
Oh, same idea. Can you go king b6 here? But
Yeah,
no,
she
king
went
b8.
King D8, but
Yeah,
if I
king
go
D8.
King B6,
Then
what
king
happens?
king b8?
Rook
No.
D2.
King b.
Rook D2, it doesn't help me. Yeah, Rook D2. King B8, I want to play D7. You have to go here. Then
King
I check
c6.
you again, pushing
Yeah.
your thing. And now, once again, your favorite idea.
But king has to be on 8 for it, no?
No,
No,
now it
A7.
works.
Now A7 because it's my king is
now
still
it's
the
a
right
directly
place.
mate. Yeah.
No, it doesn't happen in the long version because I can't go to B6.
Yes.
But if it's already on C6, I get that.
Super ending. What
a
an
nice
end game.
analysis. Amazing. And just
Oh,
going to
Bhakti, you
the
lost to the piece up. That's a
right.
pity.
Just to see how Savita won this position. She
I mean,
was
she has messed up. I mean, she's a pawn down now without much compensation. But
it's a big game for Savita.
yeah,
This is,
and then you can see Hope has reached hit 6.
yes,
So-
and that would have played a big role.
In fact, she could have probably gone Queen H5 and captured the thing. Yeah, but this happened, and she's won this pawn. And now all she has to do is go for that pawn.
Oh my god.
She should just get rid of that pawn, and then if Rook H4, even Queen H5 is a winning threat maybe.
Rook h1 mate.
And sorry, the computer says Rook takes B1 is even faster. And it's a queen
Oh,
takes.
rook b1, queen d5.
Yeah, and queen takes d5 is even faster than that. Even better than
Knight
that.
g4 check in the
So
end.
rook
Can
h4 is only move 3. And I'm saying rook h4 is a nice move. But in
Sagar,
fact,
let's show this tactic that Anand's finding out with queen d5. Start with queen d5
Oh,
first.
start.
Even prettier.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Chat, you're
Check.
gonna love
and
this.
there's a knight g4 check in there.
Four. Lose the queen. Wow. And so rook b2 played. This would hurt
So what are
Nana.
the standings? Savita, Maria, and Humpy are on 1 point.
She played queen e6 and
Queen
now
d3.
H7 is hanging. Oh, just a mate in
she
one.
got mated.
Nana missing a mate in one. This is Blitz, it happens.
But mate in one.
I know.
Oh my
And
God.
in fact, she could have gone to
Rook b1 she
F7
can
or
take, no, at
something.
least. Like worst case, but
yeah, rook
that's-
b1, but then it's
that's
I've
not-
still got hope there.
Yeah.
It's that h6 pawn you were pointing out.
It's just hope. You put it there and you say one day, and that day may never come. But I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
So
Sagar,
yeah.
do you want to quickly take a look at, if you have time, to take a look at the Harika Vaishali, just the last position where it got repeated?
Sure. So let's have a look at that. Harika Vaishali.
There's so much fire going on in this one.
So it seemed like Harika was on course to winning it with her very nice
Oh, she
pieces.
just dominated. But what went wrong? H4. That's a mistake because you just allow H5. It's still good. Comp says H5, which is very clever. To play GH5 or Queen H4 check.
Oh, wow.
But okay, these kinds of details you.
Queen
Well, you
and
might
king
see them,
moves,
but
knight
the thing
F4.
is, she had no need to do this.
Why did she go
Um,
back is the question.
Yeah, already Queen takes B2, right? Yeah, Queen takes B2. There was no need to be so. And why not Queen B8 right away? Say, how are you going to defend D5? Knight G6 collects the pawn. Knight G6, maybe she didn't want bishop takes D5.
Oh, nice. Bishop d5 takes in the pawn.
But Queen B8, you cannot even defend this pawn. So I collect the pawn, and then the king will have to run back to G1 quick post haste.
Yeah, you'll have to give the e5 or the b2 pawn after
Right.
queen b8. Yeah.
So yeah, this happened. Oh, okay. So Harika just.
And here you're mentioning h5. Maybe we can just show our chat this line. It's so difficult to find during blitz after h into g5. Sagar, very nice move, but the kind of tactics that exist, which from a human perspective, either Anand finds it or the engine finds it, that's about it.
Yeah.
King g2, knight f4 was, I think, the point, right?
Yes. So queen b2, rook e3,
D4.
d4, rook d3, and now the knight started to come in. Maybe even Vaishali started to get.
And you're mentioning queen d8 check there instead of knight
Yeah,
f6.
but maybe even better with the thing on H5. Can I go Queen D8? Yes, Queen D8 and.
Queen
oh, there's something
F8.
wants to go. Yeah, and then Rook D4. Sure. And this is much better for white.
You'll take knight f8, knight f6, rook f8, king f.
I think it's just the ending is better. I
It's
mean,
just
I
better,
move
yeah.
this bishop and play f4 f5, and that bishop isn't coming out. So it could be just.
Such crazy fights this has been.
And then they drew like this. Okay.
Wow.
So let's have a look at our standings to see who is at the lead right now. We have Humpy, Maria Muzychuk, and Savita Shri on 1 point. Vaishali, Olivia, Anna Ushanina, and Harika on half. And Muzychuk, Anna Muzychuk, Nana Zagnidze, and Bhakti on 0.
Savita beat Nana in the
Yes.
first round. And that's a big
That's
upset.
Savita's first win in Kolkata.
And against one of the big favorites.
Yeah. Wow.
Should we also take a look at the pairings for the next one?
Let's go. So next round we have, I think the Muzychuk sisters are facing each other.
Okay.
We have Humpy, Anna Ushanina, Harika versus Olivia, Nana Vaishali, Bhakti Savita, and Anna Maria. I think they'll play today. Tania, you want to bet against it?
When is Anna?
We'll ask
When is
Anand.
Anna?
When is
That's the thing.
But what do you think? We often see Anna and Maria sort of not playing it out and drawing the game. Do you think in a blitz and with the way Rapid has gone, both of them want to fight more today?
The problem is even worse for them because if they work together and discuss chess together, it's very hard. It's also a practical problem. I know the Polga sisters also found it hard to play with each other, and it wasn't just. It's just they've done all their work together, so they had no ideas what to do with each other. So it could be a bit of that as well. But we'll see. In Blitz, I think if you want to make a draw, you better get it over with quickly, because once you lose control, what happens on the board? So
And Anna's had a very tough first round. I mean, but I don't know, is it when you make a mistake in the opening, is it easier to kind of leave it behind? Just say, you know what, I messed up the move order, let's move on, or?
you have to. In Rapid, it could cost you one more game. In Blitz, it can cost you 4 more games if you don't pull yourself together. So I think, in fact, I think the coolest players in Blitz are the ones who can blunder their queen and just carry on as if nothing happened. You just have to have that mindset. And
yeah, it's not going to be easy.
and said as someone who struggles with this mindset when I blow a chance. But anyway. So.
Yeah, and also right now I think
but that would be a spectacular. I mean, to get this, what is it, Saavedra, right? You play D8, Queen, Rook D8, King C7, and then you.
Maybe we
the
can
famous
show it.
one.
yeah,
It's a famous.
Saavedra one is very famous.
Let's have a board up.
Put that up.
Maybe an analysis board.
Yeah, I'll try to.
See if you can set one. Yeah, you can do it here. So, yeah, so king on B7, B6, pawn on C7, rook on D5, king on A1.
Yeah. And that I was talking about when
so you go C8. It's black to move.
Bring it for the viewers to see.
Sagar remembers all these details. OBS it and something else it and
yeah, he's got a million things he's handling at the same time. Oh, this is a very
nice to have a
famous
single click button. You can just delete your board on the thing. So, but this is one of the most famous studies in chess, and
Right.
You have to know it. But we got a version of it.
Yeah, this is what came to my mind when you blitzed out that line with the D8 queen in the Olivia game. And chat, really nice pattern recognition. So this is a great concept, this study.
Yeah, we have the board now.
So black to play. Black gives rook d6 check.
Only way.
Yeah, you cannot play king big b7 because of rook d7, and you cannot play king c5 because of rook c1. After that, it's only a draw, and by going back up the board and.
I have that thing open.
What happened?
Speaking moves, announcing moves.
Okay. So the only way is king b5. The rook is on d. Yeah, king b5. No.
Rook is on d6.
Sorry.
So the only move is king b5. Rook d5 check. Same logic. King b4. Rook d4 check. King b3. Same logic. Rook d3 check. King c2. And now it looks like black is out of luck. But then black goes rook d4.
Oof, nice move.
And if you queen, then rook c4 check. Queen c4 is a stalemate. So this is the famous move, and the reason it's such an important study. After rook d4, you go c8 rook. So you're threatening rook a8 mate, and after rook a4,
only move.
then king b3, and
Yes.
now you're threatening rook c1 mate and the thing, and it's exactly what I saw there.
Same position.
So I've gone king c7 and
Wow.
attacked that instead of going. And it just reminded me that actually we've stumbled on Saavedra.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Is, I think this is Saavedra, but anyway.
By the way, we have.
We have
the
left
game
off.
Okay, sorry, we have left
started.
off. Let's get back.
Let's go. And we have round number 2 that has started, and the Muzychuk sisters are on the board. Let's start with their game. Anna and Maria. Oh, what? They have played almost 30 moves, it seems.
Yeah, this is a well-known line in Open Spanish, and I have played like 5 games myself with Shakriar, and it's a decent attempt for white, because now when you go rook d8, then you're supposed to take.
She played it.
Yeah, then you take.
I remember one of your games, right?
Yeah, and then the thing is, you want to play g4. So if you play g4, then that rook is running out of squares. It doesn't have
Oh, it's
f5, doesn't
similar
have
to
d5,
that.
and you've lost. Actually, your only square left is a5,
Savita
and
game.
it's like that game,
Rook on
right?
d5.
But the problem with g4 is that bishop g5 is available for black. So exactly now you'll have to pause with king f1, and she's gone bishop g5, and now bishop d4, rook a5. It's supposed to be equal, but so
So-
maybe this is going to be a draw.
This is weird. But they are playing, and let's go to the game of Humpy versus Anna Ushenina. We have Humpy, who's on 1 point, taking on the rapid champion of Tata Steel Chess India. It's b takes c5. Humpy having like the queen side majority here. Who takes with the rook?
Yes, so taking, and this is nice because white can play bishop b5 somewhere, double with on the c5. Okay, knight b4, but now bishop b5, and what does she want? Bishop c6.
Bishop
She wants
c6,
bishop c6.
yeah.
She wants bishop c6.
This
It's
is
okay.
pure, but bishop c6. To all our viewers, this is 3 minutes plus 2 seconds increment, and 9 rounds will be played today. Knight g4.
This looks
Yeah, but
nice
bishop
for
g7,
white,
and
no?
then what's the knockout blow?
Okay.
I don't see it.
And here after knight e5, you're just going to trade and you're okay giving up this dark squared bishop?
First of all, I have bishop takes c5.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I have bishop takes b5, which happens to attack your queen. So
Okay,
it doesn't. It's not. I mean, if you wanted to do that, you should have done it with the bishop on b3, knight
Right.
g4, knight g5, knight e5, and something.
But now
Queen e3.
things
Now
are
it's
more...
bad for black.
Yeah,
because,
more in
for
control.
white. Sorry, after h5, you go knight e5. I take, and then I take the rook and I capture the c file, and this is bad for white.
Oh yeah, let's point that out. Knight e5, you trade rook c5, queen c5, rook c8, and black is the one in control of the c file then. But knight, yeah,
But now
It's
it
happening,
seems
by the
Anna
way.
Ushenina seems to have taken.
yes.
Come on. In fact, the computer says if you want a higher level of precision, you go bishop h6, and then you capture on c5, and then you even control the c1 square forever.
Well, she's
But,
gone for a
Okay,
direct.
she has gone for a direct. She's a human being, and here we are. So,
Also looking good for black.
like if that bishop had been on h6, now rook c2, there's no move available. Now rook c2 can be met by rook b2. You know, minor details, but still after queen,
Queen c6?
c6, I am doing very well.
Right. So this looks.
Or queen
very
c7,
good.
so that I'm threatening rook d2 and bishop e5. So,
Details.
yeah, detail.
Let's go to Bhakti versus Savita. And Bhakti with white seems to have a nice position, at least extra pawn on the board.
Clear extra pawn, and I don't know, knight f e5 or something. Okay, knight c5.
Knight
Again, you
c5.
can't go wrong. with this.
The two bishops, bishop on b7, some compensation. Looks like there's a little initiative.
Very little.
Very little, yeah.
But Savita will create something.
Yeah.
She's very
Yeah.
tricky.
I mean, when you're facing that bishop on b7, the knight
So
on
this,
f4.
is, I think, not an intentional return of the pawn because bishop takes f3 and rook c3 was possible. But Savita has pawned it because I think, and now c4 or something. What is h4? Now rook takes c3 for free.
Yeah, what is
so-
h4?
I think
So
Bhakti,
Savita back in the game now.
Bhakti is not quite there. I think.
H4, she was afraid of. No, knight h3 is not possible.
No, I think what she's trying is some rook c3 g4 trick. She wants to.
Trap
But
the
it's not really
queen.
being trapped either.
Oh.
It's not g4 rook queen h6. It's not a great piece. f6. Now, I guess knight d3 and then take on e7 because f6 is such a weakening move on the 7th rank and all that I can even do this and probably a bit better.
Yeah, but now you just move the king because knight d3 is defending f2.
It's not as great as even gh3, bishop f3, bishop e2 was nice for white probably. But okay, king h2, rook c3, and king takes.
Is this
h3.
just a
King
piece?
takes. Nice.
Okay, this is
Nicely done by
G5.
Bhakti.
some
What is
tricks.
What is
I-
g3? Would she have gone g4? I think it must be a finger. Maybe the. I want to say the mouse dropped the pawn. in
I know
G3.
you wanted to go for a mouse slip.
They are not playing with mice.
Oh, but now rook c2. This is crazy. This can go either
This
way.
can, regardless of what the
Why
computer.
did she play bishop d3? She can still play queen e3 and then on the next move. But this is great. It's still nice for white. It's still very good for white because that rook has very few squares, only d2.
And e7 is hanging.
So I go bishop e6 check in d5 and I'm not busted. Oh, in fact,
Rook g7, rook
is
g7,
more.
knight e6.
Oh, she finds it.
That was not even my favorite because no, because at the end, no, at the end is when we rook g2, g3, and so I wanted to do it even without that.
How?
I don't know. I was
Okay.
starting. I was trying knight e6 or knight h5 and trying to work it out slowly. Now knight f7. What is
Oh, knight
bishop
f7, rook h6, checkmate. Brutal.
Okay, now knight f7.
You just want to mate. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe you.
I think things
King
can still
h4.
go wrong. Yeah.
You-
Oh yeah, they can still go wrong.
For anyone.
Yeah. I mean, for white,
For white. Black is. Okay, so rook f2 played.
6 seconds for Savita, 12 for
King
G6.
h4, she's going to go.
And now
Yeah.
bishop f. This is a nice way of stopping anything going wrong there. And so
Rook.
now king e3, rook f3 check and king e5, g5.
Oh, king g.
White g3. If she had gone to g5, she was winning something back. And now knight e6.
Maybe king g5, rook f8, rook f5, knight e6, knight f4.
Yeah, something. Okay, but it is winning. And,
Yeah.
uh,
All right.
Here, we have a piece loss. Who is this?
Yeah, this is, by the way, Vaishali has
Beaten
won
Nana.
against Nana.
Wow. And how did that happen? On which move number?
Sagar, we've got one live game remaining.
Which
Let's
one?
come back.
Bhakti,
Bhakti's
Savita.
game.
Let's see.
Yeah,
that
let's see this to the end.
till the end, because anything can happen with just few.
A6, yeah, g3, and probably just get it over with. Oh, what is this?
She's got
Bishop
5
h5.
seconds. She's got
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh no, she plundered the knight.
Yeah, and she takes it and oh my god. This is absolutely insane.
Bhakti has
And now,
Bishop c4 and then d5 and
but
she
now
be
king
still
f2,
winning.
g2.
Bishop c,
g1.
yeah, and who knows? But bishop c4 is a start.
Yeah, bishop c4. You'll have to go rook a1. Or she gives a check
No,
and
king
then
b4
comes
is too slow. And
No,
g2,
she gave
yeah.
a check. No, she went rook a3, king b4.
Bishop d5.
Okay, but what is this position?
Oh, but Savita is winning.
Yeah, she's
Just
winning.
queens. What? What a game!
What? What?
Nerves, everything.
Savita is 2 out of 2. She might be
It's a
leading the
typical thing. I
tournament.
think she's been in, in Rashtrapati Bhavan. She's thing, and then she's not quite concentrated. I mean, bishop d3 with a piece up, and she was not in fatal time trouble.
Yeah.
Not even to see queen e3, but to play bishop d3, allow rook f2 check. The fact that it doesn't lose is one thing, but you just even to allow it is,
Yeah.
I think. And somewhere she could have slowed down, but the hand won't stop. The hand is disconnected. It just won't stop. I've done this sometimes myself, and it's a total breakdown in thinking.
So you think being there, it can be a little bit of a...
Something, but she's clearly, she needs to click into position
Yeah.
for this event because she's sort of in meltdown.
Yeah, you have to find your rhythm because you can really go into a spiral in this
Yeah.
format.
If you just bumped into Bhakti outside, what would you tell her to do in the next
Good question.
10
I think
minutes?
right now I would not tell her. No, it's big. But it's. I hate doing this because it's easy to give advice, but you have to feel their position, where they are, and you know that it's not a good time.
But I'll tell you what, Anand, I feel at least if I'm playing and something's going bad, and if you give me a word of encouragement, it will be amazing as a player.
Yeah, I think it just changes the mindset.
It does.
I hope it does, but at this point I would be nervous anyway. Maybe later in the day, but at this point it's tough. And you can see, she's gone rook f7, and maybe rook f3 check and bishop d5 check would have still drawn, because rook takes f3, bishop d5 takes, and then d5, rook a7, d6, and king c5. I might be faster than the rook, and I just about draw. But your brain has to be in the hall, and I think Bhakti, the hand was just playing on its own.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah,
And you
and rook a7, d6.
But
and
do you
then
want to go rook a7? Maybe you start king f3. Does that
But
help?
d6, I'm threatening d7, so you have to
doesn't
take
change,
it
yeah.
then, right? And then king c6, king f3, and I'm well in time. But
Wow.
somehow you have to be there. You can't.
Yeah, and in seconds.
And when you have seconds, But look, when you have 4 seconds, easy to remember. I can give you many examples myself in the Blitz where I don't stop in time. But sometimes you just have to look at the clock and say 11 seconds, fine. Let me take 2 seconds even to compose myself, because it's the difference between the right move and one that doesn't hold is just the whole point.
full point,
So-
yeah.
So
Wow.
Bhakti is going to need to pull herself together a bit.
Sagar,
It's a bit of a shock because the others have warmed up and she hasn't. So
Yeah, Sagar, we've got a 26 move win by Vaishali over
Let's
Nana,
have a
and
look
I
at it.
really want to get a breakdown on that.
Yeah, let's have a look at that game and try to see what happened there. We'll keep the c4, e5, and it was the English 4 knights.
yeah, actually, I think the best move it's knight g1. I think is what you're supposed to do, and then you play a3 queen c2, and then black plays b5. These funny lines. So But anyway,
So here, instead of taking on b4, knight g1 is main
Yeah.
theory, yeah? Yeah.
but anyway, this is supposed to be fine for black. More or less, I think, for the reason that she did it. I would still play a3 and then d3.
Yeah.
Maybe a3, she didn't like knight d3.
Yeah,
check,
I think
don't
so.
know.
And then
Takes
bishop
and bishop
b7.
a6, yes.
Or bishop a6,
And
right?
this pawn can't be defended. So
Nice.
this happened, yeah. And this is just pleasant for black. Great light squares, great everything. And this knight is in a horrible square. On e2, it would be better. But on b3, it's bashing its head against that pawn chain. And this is
Yeah.
typical problem.
And
Mm.
development, yeah?
But still, to like sort of
Convert this. But bishop a6 so nice, not just
But look at the
cutting off
harmony for black.
coordination, yeah.
Bishop, I think light squares, knight coming to e6. And this knight needs 5 moves to get into a decent thing. g3 is terrible. But she had to stop knight f4. So that is the problem.
So let's c3 rook d8, g3 here, f3.
3, knight king e7. And somehow you have to start regrouping. Maybe knight a1 right away, just to play knight c2 e3.
Knight a1 is a very difficult move to make.
But you know, you want to do something with that knight,
Yeah.
and you just hope that your position doesn't collapse before she can come back to
Right.
e3. So. Okay.
And then just let's see the end of this, because it still doesn't look like it's easy to
Yeah,
break.
but here there's a
Oh,
blunder. There's a blunder alert. Actually, she's still well in time for knight a1.
Bishop a4, c4
Bishop
is
A4 's-
coming.
Wow.
Yeah, and she just missed that.
And
so,
Vaishali spotted it. That's very cool.
Let's just show
Okay.
that to everyone.
yeah, and bishop a4. the
You
pin.
pin and you win. King c2, c4, and loses the piece. Wow.
Ooh, guys, look, do your tactics. That's the lesson here. And we have the standings also up. So let's see who are the players who are on 2 out of 2. Just one player here,
So very nice start for Savita.
Yes.
2 out of 2. And
She,
both
sh-
lost
she shouldn't.
positions.
I think she's using up a lot of her luck for the day, especially in the second game. But fine, you know,
When it's
she's
blitz,
there.
you
She's
know,
there. She's
and
there.
she's
Blitz,
creating
yeah.
her chances. She's taking these chaotic positions, and it's coming to something.
Yeah. And also, like, after not winning a game in the rapid to win 2 in a row, I think Savita might be feeling that
Momentum,
surge of confidence.
She's actually leading the tournament right now.
Ahead of Humpy,
Wow.
Vaishali, Maria. Wow. Amazing. I think Savita, Anand, she's part of Vaka. If you had to point to her one quality, what would that be?
She likes aggressive positions where things happen. She's quite resourceful in that sense, but where there are pieces and so on. And I think you can see in her choice of openings as well. She likes activity.
She likes to play for initiative, is the feeling that we've gotten throughout the tournament, no?
Yeah,
Not giving up
absolutely.
pawns and material to just get activity against the king. And I think in these shorter time formats, that's super tricky for the opponent.
Yeah, and she likes to keep fighting irrespective of what's happening. Let's play till the end. And then she is a fighter. So let's see if she manages to create more upsets here. Let's have a look at the pairing as to what to expect from the next round here. We are already into round 3. This is going to really go super quick, guys. So,
You got Savita against Anna Muzychuk in this upcoming round.
wow.
It's a big matchup. And then Maria plays Humpy. Vaishali against Bhakti, so another All-Indian clash. And then Olivia with Nana. Anna Shrina versus Harika.
How's Harika doing? She's on.
Harika
draws?
is on 2 draws. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, here we have it. Harika's got 1 point. Currently on 6th place.
yes.
Nana still to score.
You know, these 3+2 games take roughly around 10 to 12 minutes to complete. And each round has been allotted the time of 20 minutes. So the players get roughly around 5 to 7 minutes to recover, go into the zone, come back out. I don't think anyone's preparing anything. No one is bringing their laptops here, actually.
Yes. But what are you going to say? In fact, even when I bring the laptop, I don't prepare for the next game. I just see what happened in the previous one. Maybe it helps with some closure. And you say, okay, this is what happened. Fine, let's move on. But because you're curious and you don't want your brain to keep working on that. So you might want to get it over with or something. or I might look at a puzzle, but there's no point preparing in 5 seconds.
Yeah, especially for Blitz. You know, we often say rapid Blitz, faster time format, speed chess, but it feels as if both these formats have very different skill sets. It just feels like different chess.
Yes. And the funny thing is, in rapid, you will end up in blitz, but even people who are very good in normal blitz are not happy when they end up in blitz. And people who are phenomenal blitz players
Struggle.
end up in blitz after during classical, and then things go wrong.
Yeah.
So again, there's a change in mindset which is required, and people even who are good at it don't always succeed.
Exactly.
So it depends where you're coming from. If you're playing blitz from the beginning, you've trained yourself not to think.
Yeah.
But if you've been thinking for the first part of the game for 20 minutes already, and then you're trying to play, it's not the same.
I loved yesterday at the press conference, Anand mentioned to Nehal that, you know, we've been calling him a blitz monster and a beast. And he said, yeah, he looks forward to proving our point.
Oh, really? He said that? Wow.
Yep.
You know, Nihal is generally very shy, but he can make statements which are quite confident there. Okay, so Savita is up against Maria Muzychuk in this round, the leader of the tournament. And Anna versus Vaishali is also a very, very interesting encounter to follow. And Humpy versus Harika, India number 1 versus India number 2. How can we miss that? No, is this the one?
It's Harika versus Anna Oshani, no?
I had the
So
wrong.
I think,
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry,
that's the
sorry,
next
sorry.
round.
I had the wrong. Yeah, now.
And we're waiting for liftoff. The players are ready to go on the stage.
Handshake.
Handshake, and there we go, Sagar. We've got moves.
Yes. Let's start with Savita Anna. E4, E5. Okay.
Okay, a Spanish. Open again.
Open Spanish.
That's what Anna played with Maria. So she's continuing that. C3.
Oh, we're going for a.
But they played this in the rapid as well, right? Both
No.
of them.
Wasn't it 95? Oh no, was that another game?
I
Look
think
it up.
it wasn't open, but a different one. I
Ah.
feel we'll have a look at it.
But this is a very topical line now
Yeah.
with black having the central pawns, white having the two minor pieces.
I'm not sure this is a good move because normally here they play bishop g4, knight e3, bishop e6, and you're basically saying knock yourself out. I'll give you 2 moves. So I'm not sure this is could be a finger failure that she didn't even look what opponent did and she just played a move instantly or something.
So slight inaccuracy there by Savita with knight e3.
But it's the nature of modern chess, it might not even be that important. So the queen might be good on d8 as well. So,
Yeah,
because it's got some dark squares in its site and so on.
and
But how to take advantage of this? You should not be pushing any of the pawns.
I think e4, the idea is if you play e4, knight d4, takes, you're basically saying I'm giving up all hope of doing much because my pawns are blockaded to the gills. But that's a wall through which this bishop will have to come the long way around. And I will double my rooks and I'll wait. Not the most enjoyable strategy, but anyway. Then d4 is more dynamic.
Oh,
but
she
here the
played
problem is,
D4.
but now you see the thing that d4 might have even been plausible in the other position, but here it doesn't work because the g5 square is available. So the extra move, queen
with
d7,
queen d8.
the extra move is hurting white.
The drawback. Sagar, maybe we can point it out with the queen on d7. These ideas with the g5 square is going to be a problem. But can you make use of it
Let's see,
immediately?
let's see.
Knight
No, don't do
g5?
that. Don't do that yet. Put the pawn. I don't know if we need it. Just see knight g5.
Okay, we've got to see the piece sack first. Let's see what happens.
Because after head g6, knight e6 wins, your bishop b3 is coming to pin.
Yeah.
So now you have to play d3. And then...
Knight e6 anyway?
It's knight e6. So it's not bishop h7 didn't work. You're just going for this because of that pin.
Yeah, maybe bishop h7, king h8, queen h5, some bishop g4
Bishop
could have been
g4
an
and if the
issue.
queen moves, queen d1 is made.
Yes,
So that was
black's the
problem.
one
Yeah,
waiting.
Yeah, correct, quite right, correct.
Right. So right now after d4, Savita taking a long think here, which is very unlike her. She's thinking for more than a minute.
Look,
But I
if the
think that's the
position's
right-
if the
right.
position's winning, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the right
even if you
decision.
have 10 seconds at the end and a piece up, I'll take it. But
Absolutely.
we'll have to see if this works out.
If she finds knight g5,
She will.
that will be
This
insane.
is such a Savita move as well. Do not think about the knight on e3 and move it. I think she will find knight g5.
Wow, let's see.
A big moment here to grab the advantage with the white pieces. Knight g5, a tactical trick.
But you have to see as well that D3 knight E6 is the point.
And
not get
evaluate
distracted.
that.
So,
But
yeah.
it's kind of nice, right? Because Sagar, we can just show that with arrows as well. Knight G5, D takes E3, knight into E6. You can't take it. You probably have to trade queens.
She's done it.
Oh, she's done it. She's done it. It's on
Oh!
the board chat. Wow.
Wow. He plays
Savita
knight
3
G5.
on fire.
Savita
here.
said, okay, I was lucky in 2 games.
Okay,
but
we're
now
going to find
I'm
out.
with-
D3. Now, will she take on E6?
Yes.
Oh, or H7, because she can be tempted to take on H7. But she will spot bishop G4 at the end. Savita 3 has to take knight E6. Bishop H7, is that just a blunder actually?
Yeah, after King H8.
King H8 seems
It's
to be
just
lost.
over, yeah? Yeah.
But no, she will.
She's thinking.
She's thinking.
She's thinking,
well,
Sagar.
look at that. Look at Savita there.
Oh
She
my
just-
god.
I think it's not a good thing to
96
think.
on the board, 96.
Okay, good,
She
good.
finds it.
I was just saying, I don't think it's a good thing to think before the move and after the move, because then somewhere thinking, but okay. She's taken her time. She's down to 40 seconds, but the position is winning. So we'll see. So it's interesting to see whether time is, how valuable a factor time is.
How winning is this? Is this position after Queen D1, Bishop D1? Is it just over?
It's massive because
This is
you
hanging.
cannot go rook f8
This is hanging.
because I
Knight
play knight
C7.
c7. So you'll play rook f7
Bishop
to defend
B3,
that.
yeah?
And then I go bishop takes e3.
E3 is
Okay,
also-
okay.
And then on the next move, knight g5. I
Also,
have
Bishop
some-
F3 is coming
She
with
took
the
on
full
D1.
time.
Oh,
took on
this has
D1.
happened.
Oh my god. And she takes
Done.
on E3 as
This is-
Anand said.
Savita, don't think about bishop takes d1. Oh, she didn't.
She
Okay.
didn't, she-
That's
she-
okay. That's a lot then.
Played it super quick.
But knight a5 is a very good blitz move because you stop bishop b3 forever. So
But you
it doesn't
can
help
maybe
very
go
much.
Bishop
No,
F3, BD,
even b3 here is enough.
B3.
And then knight
But
g5
this is
e4
Some technical
and bishop
work,
c2,
no?
all squares controlled. I
Yeah.
bring my rook and it's just going to be over.
She's gone for A4.
I don't like this because knight b2, it's unnecessary complications. She's still probably winning, but why?
What happened? Knight C4.
Knight C4, hitting that bishop. She moves the bishop to C5.
Why? If knight takes b2, what's she going to do?
Maybe bishop.
If bishop
B3.
f3. But bishop f3, I might even play rook takes f3 and knight takes a4.
But
Why,
knight,
why do this? I mean, b3 and then you just stop knight c4. You stop unpleasant moves and go on.
after knight B2, maybe bishop B3 is an idea.
Knight takes a4. And
Then
but you still have to move your bishop, the other bishop.
Oh yeah, knight G5 maybe a move there.
She played rook E8.
And knight G5 she's going to go.
Yeah, looks likely.
And knight g5.
Okay,
And
rook
then
E8.
rook f5.
But look at Savita's time. She's down to
Yeah,
16
she's down to, and she
seconds.
plays. She
Oh,
tips the
takes
pawn on
AB5,
B5.
Nice.
Is that?
If you take rook E6,
Ooh.
BA6 is her idea.
And the
then
pawn is
pawn
unstoppable,
is
Sagar.
very strong. Yeah.
No, but now she's on fire again. She's gone bishop f3. But now rook f3 is winning.
Oh, rook F3 is coming. She missed
Not
it.
winning. You have knight c7 apparently,
Because
but
rook E6
she's
is
blown it.
PD5. She's missed. Rook takes F3.
Okay, but Anna needs to find rook F3.
No, she'll find it.
Rook E6, bishop. No, rook E6, rook E8 is
Rook
checkmate.
And rook f8 is yeah.
This
Yeah.
is mate. This is mate. Okay.
Oh my god.
No, Anna is not found it. Otherwise, she would have taken it.
Yeah, but she's seen rook E6, rook E8 for sure, and then you don't have
No,
a
no,
move
no,
except
rook
taking.
F3 she's not seen.
But she will, Sagar, because there's no other move on the board.
I mean, you can play H6.
That is true. Technically, there are moves.
Oh, see? H6.
What? Oh my god! And she goes bishop D5. Oh, this is crazy. Is she gonna play C6? No, king H8.
What did she do? Knight g5 or something? She moved the knight somewhere. Oh, she went b3.
All right, so the knight has to move. Where do you go back?
I'm still in shock that Saga predicted h6.
I know.
How the hell did you do that?
Yeah, and it
How
happened.
did you do that?
That's the commentary.
Because you could play bishop h5 and win,
Yeah,
but you predicted
and it
h6
happened.
anyway.
I,
How do you do it?
I just said a move. She played it.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, by the way, look at Savita's heart rate. It's 170. Can you believe it?
And what's the clock
No, but
situation?
now she is winning. Hopefully,
No, but
things
with
are simplified.
170, it's very difficult to win. You are generally very tensed.
And what's the oh my god, Anna
Clock.
Muzychuk down to 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Savita
yeah.
3 7 seconds on the clock. 5 4. She makes a move B4. That's a nice move.
Yeah, now just bring the
No,
bishop.
actually, very
and-
good technique. Bishop f5 and takes, and now because this pawn is indefensible, so
Yeah,
I'll go bishop
PD7.
d7 collect it, right?
Very
Yeah,
nice.
very good
And
technique.
good technique.
First stuff. Oh my god.
Okay, Sagar, predict the next time. By either side. Go on.
She's not. Why is she repeating? But maybe just once and
King
okay, she
G1.
moves King
Ah.
G1.
But she might have to give the H2 pawn up.
Oh, but this is a draw already. 3 times.
No.
They did Rook C2, Rook G2. She can claim it if she wants.
Okay,
She
but
can't go back to G2, but
But she's not claiming
she's
it.
not claiming it, but they continue to repeat.
But she could have taken on B5, Rook E4, and gone Bishop E2 and still collected. I mean, she's going up the board. I don't know where this is going.
Maybe King H5, King G6.
King H5, King H5, King H5.
Oh, she goes.
She's
now
coming
this.
back. No, Bishop is on C6, Sagar.
Yeah,
Ah,
King
got
H5, King H5. Oh no, King H5, maybe King F6, you never know. Yeah. Okay,
Bishop
this is fine.
E4.
Things have still.
Okay, but you
Everything
are
is
not
stabilized
claiming
again.
this pawn.
But she has to go back for that pawn. Okay, H4, H5 she'll play maybe and lock things up.
Yeah.
She's enjoying the position. Just 4 seconds for Anna. 3, 2.
And Bishop F8, it's over.
Oh, this is hanging.
And now
No, but
Bishop
if you
takes.
take
No,
Rook
no,
H8.
no, nothing. I mean,
Ah,
take the
BG5,
check.
BG5.
Take. And I have Bishop G6 as well. So
Right.
Bishop H6, it's over.
What a game.
Oh, she takes one more pawn. Now this is
She
over.
can
isn't it?
always come back to D2, but maybe no, just Bishop F6, H7. You're just queening.
Yeah,
by
why did
with
she?
some-
And even H6, Bishop F6, H7 and Bishop F6 check.
She
Oh,
just
she
like-
Oh, she's
wins.
okay. She is winning.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow, what a victory!
Savita
for
Shri
Savita.
on
3 out of 3.
100%. Oh my god, defeating.
There's one more game going. Olivia versus Nana. Let's go to that game. Olivia. Oh no,
I think
Olivia won.
Olivia's.
Olivia won on time.
Well, it's the only way to win this position.
Yeah, all the games are over. Wow. Oh my god. Crazy stuff. Okay, let's just quickly get everyone up to date. We've had 4 decisive games with Maria Muzychuk defeating Humpy. Savita won against Anna. What a big result. Anna Harika was a draw. Vaishali beat Bhakti. And Olivia wins against Nana. So Nana is nightmare.
Nana's on
Humpy.
0 out of
Yes.
3.
Yes.
And as is Bhakti.
Yes.
Wow.
By the way, in this position, Humpy was around equal, like quiet, and then she plays this move H5 when there are some Knight G5, Rook G3
As
ideas.
well. Ah, okay.
First takes, and then somehow she just collapsed here. Rook D6, Rook E5, and lost all. I think she lost on time. So, from a good position, Humpy lost to Maria Muzychuk. And Savita, we just saw. Vaishali versus Bhakti was a miniature once again. Vaishali's just winning games in 20-25 moves. This was London system.
Both Bhakti and Vaishali play this with the white pieces.
Right. And oh my god, the Vaishali got a huge attack, it seems. Rook C2, H5,
She just went for it.
D5. The engine's thinking black is better, but okay.
But-
No,
H6.
hang on. Let's see why. Oh, the engines just say black is winning here. So this whole plan is wrong.
C8
Maybe.
and Rook C1 ideas.
I think it's just a statement that there's nothing happening. But I could play Bishop
okay.
D5 here, maybe, or Queen. And it just says go Queen C7 and hammer away. Maybe Rook takes D2 somewhere.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Oh, now D2. Oh, Rook D1.
But this is looking so scary. And this is lost now. Knight C4, a big blunder apparently.
Because of H6, would you believe?
Oh my God.
But it seems cruel to look at it
But
with an engine.
H6, Hg6, Hg7, yes?
No, H6, Hg6, Queen takes G6.
Whoa!
You had to let us find that. Oh my God. This is
Wow.
just amazing.
Now, suddenly I'm wondering whether this works because you have Bishop F6 and what is my move? G7? No, what is my move? Queen takes F7 check, H7 check.
Same
Knight
idea. Let's
No,
show
no,
that.
you can't do that, right? Because King F8.
But
But
say
check
queen,
queen.
no? Then just queen.
So you can start
Off.
with this, or you can even start
Off.
with this and then take this.
That H7 and Queen takes F7 might work.
But
Actually, you were
yeah.
right. If you start with Queen F7, the computer says King F8, E7 is better.
This is strong. Queen
But
F7.
H7 and Queen F7 is winning.
Wow.
Because now there are two mating threats, Queen
This
F8 and Knight
knight
G7.
and pawn
Oh,
work so well.
You're also threatening Queen G8, Rook G8, Knight F7 in that position, by the way.
Yes. But in the game, here Rook F7 was possible and Bhakti was okay. But she went here and got checkmated. Oh, nice. This was also beautiful checkmate.
What a game.
what games? And Olivia Kiolbasa won on time, it seems, in this equal drawn endgame. So let's have a look at
So
our
4 decisive
standings.
results.
Yes.
Let's see if we
And
have-
all wins by white in this last game, in this last round.
You have to update the page, yeah. Savita, Maria, and Vaishali 2.5.
Oh my, is Nana also on 0?
Yes, Nana and Bhakti.
Wow.
And Anna and half.
And on. Let's have a look. Let's show our viewers the
Harika, you just feel is poised over there, like a tiger, just waiting.
For her chance.
And she'll hopefully, yeah.
So
But Savita, she's still at pole position, half a point ahead of the rest of the field. And Sagar, she's actually playing the player who is currently on the second spot. She is
Oh,
playing
Maria.
against Maria in the
that
next
will be
round.
an important game.
Let's take a look at the matchups.
Yeah, let's have a look. So right now we have Maria and Vaishali in the second position and Humpy versus Harika. Okay, this time it's Humpy versus Harika. Nana versus Anna. Bhakti versus Olivia. Anna Muzychuk versus Vaishali. Maria Muzychuk versus Savita Shri.
Are we going to get your heart rate?
Yeah, I didn't want to put it on because I thought it's going to be crazy today. Maybe can you help me with this?
Okay, we are going to get Tania's heart rate on the screen.
Yeah.
Actually, you also have a.
Oh, wait, maybe we should get, you know what, Anand, till
I'm
you're
not
here.
playing. I'm not playing.
But it's a steady 77.
How can you see? No, that's the battery.
Ah, and it would have remained 77
If
for
it
like.
goes red and it says 5, it's my battery. It's not my heart rate. But I can get a thing which has the heart rate. Yeah, there we go. So, there you go.
Oh, you have to switch it on, yes.
Well, I have to tap it. Unless Ashwin does some magic, I have to actually physically do it. So,
Okay, let's see if we can get Tania's.
yeah.
It's the same link, Ashwin, for Tania.
How stressful is it to watch chess? That can be a new theme. I'm 56 right now.
Oh,
Just.
that is...
Just.
But that's what you mentioned, right? Even when he was playing in the ILM and the Swiss Open, the Grand Swiss,
Yeah.
a very constant heart rate. Under 60 or so.
But you know, Vishy, when you are in time pressure, you do look kind of stressed often. And your heart rate must be at 60 or 70.
I've never measured it in Blitz. I should try.
Oh, really? By the way, Tania, you are at 61. What's wrong with you?
I'm
What is it?
surprised. I think it's gonna take because you just switched it on, so it takes a couple of
Is it
minutes.
60?
Yeah, because I can hear my own heartbeat right now.
Okay, I think I'm going to head back for lunch. And
Okay,
then,
but please come
come
back
back
when
in
you
the-
can.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Lot of fun, Vishy, because you showed us some insane lines.
Oh my
Queen
God.
Sack
I'm-
and Saavedra and
Honestly, I'm just so happy to have found us a version of Saavedra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
you
nice.
just created a study in a practical game.
Very
Unbelievable.
nice.
amazing.
Great.
Okay, see you, Vishy.
See you.
Take
See you. Yeah, thanks. Keep watching.
Yeah. Bye.
Well, that was Vishy Anand joining us. Tania,
Sagar,
kya hi variations.
what
All
a
queen sack
start.
here and rook sack here and
And
maza hi aaya.
blunders and misses and winning positions and turnarounds, and at the end of it, Savita Shri is leading the field after round 3. I could not have predicted this
No
outcome.
one could have. No one could have, especially after I think Savita finished. Am I not wrong? Like she finished last in the rapid.
But you know, she was the underdog in the event and it's her debut, and she still had some really great games. And the result was not a reflection of her actual play in the rapid, but in the blitz. And Sagar, I think it comes down to her style of play. In this short time format, when your opponent just has 3 minutes to play this kind of initiative chess where you're giving up material for an attack against the king is so dangerous.
Right. Tania, have you played with Savita?
No, not that
Never.
I can remember.
Ah,
But I was with her at the camp.
right.
But yeah, I can't remember playing against her. We played together at the online Olympiad.
No, we've seen her at so many events. But I think Savita is that young Indian talent
15 years old.
who's still learning and getting better. but is fearless. And that quality is making her win game after game, Tania. But can she do it against Maria Muzychuk, former world champion?
It's such a big question there. And the thing is, it's all about that momentum, right? Right now, she's feeling good. She's feeling confident with little turnaround time that will work in her favor. Sagar, this is exactly what she needs. What a performance so far, but a big round four and very early still
Yeah,
to say anything. But so far, it's been Savita Sri's day.
correct. And Tania, should we have a eye on like Savita's game? We will see, but also Humpy Harika.
Of course, that is such
Yeah.
a big clash for us. Humpy
मजा आएगा.
versus Harika, बहुत मजा आने वाला है. And we've got our players, they're ready to go.
Please like the stream so that we can get Tania off from 61.
I'm
because
still
it's a-
61. Oh, even Ashwin saying that, no, that's
we
not.
have to fix. But by the way,
Oh,
170. And was Vaishali ever at 190 or that was a glitch?
That was a glitch.
oh, Sagar's
Not very
sad now.
properly,
Say what?
but
That
she
was so
still pretty high.
exciting.
She was almost one.
By the way, guys, just so that you can see the man behind our heart rate monitoring and the man
in.
who has made it
Come in,
possible,
come in.
can you just come in? Ashwin, your head is getting cut. You need
There I
to.
am. Hello.
That's Ashwin Subramanian, and he is doing a
Oh,
phenomenal
92,
job.
the games haven't started, by the way. I feel that's closer to the truth right now.
Oh, Tania, we will monitor it very closely.
Sagar, you can look at yours. If you look at your watch, you'll know. Just press the button.
94.
We're almost the same, by the way. 91 and 94. Feeling the thrill here.
Yeah. And look at Savita. She's at another level only. Game has not started at 142.
If I was playing like Savita and winning all these games against these players, I would be feeling the exact same adrenaline and handshakes. We have lift off Sagar. And look at Savita just going ahead and playing with so much confidence.
Sicilian.
We have a Sicilian on the board.
I see the
Close
close Sicilian.
Sicilian.
D6. Okay. So, Tania, this is a close Sicilian. And she has played an F4 line. She's getting the center control. And as the game began, guys, you can see Savita's heart rate falling down, which means that she's getting more and more confident, calmer. Once that happens with many players.
Yeah, but I have no doubt when it's down to seconds and when that crazy position happens, we'll again see a spike in the heart rate. But so far, Sagar, knight c6, it's a close position where both sides have fianchettoed their bishop. The fight is for the d4 square in this. Black often plants a knight on d4.
God.
And white wants to try to break with d4. You want to try to go bishop e3, d4 at some point. So who gets there first is the big question.
Right. And so right now, Savita is thinking quickly going to the game of Humpy Harika. What is happening there? Humpy has played d4. Tania Harika has gone for the perk defense. It's a very solid position here for white with the center control. Black is also happy.
Yeah, super happy. This d4, d6 start, it can convert to a perk, it can convert to a King's Indian, so super flexible. And this is going to be a slow game, Sagar. We'll see how it develops, but I like white in these setups. You know, you have this control over the center. You want to go knight c3, you want to go bishop e3, queen d2, rook e1, rook d1, and just sit there.
Correct. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Just development of all the pieces. By the way, just to inform our chat, few players have won the heart rate monitors, few haven't. Oh, by the way, what's happened here? F5, and I think Maria is just going to get her pawns rolling on the king side, Tania.
Wow, okay, this would be a little scary, but black can also try to get a d5 break. Your opponents wants kingside attack, you want to try to break in the center. So potentially Savita could have a plan of going rook d8, d5 if you get too quick on the king side. She
Oh,
goes
she
gf5.
takes.
She
But
says,
now knight h4, Tania, give that pawn up. Put your knight on f5.
yeah, but the thing is that you want to take the pawn back on f5,
That's
no?
also possible.
How are you predicting all the moves, Sagar? What is happening here? Knight h4 played and Savita immediately goes for f4.
Okay, gf has to be taken.
GF opening up the G file. She takes it. Savita develops the bishop on G4. Queen E1, Queen G3 ideas.
Tania,
Yes.
we have seen 3 games. Savita has been in trouble, like at least in the first game and the second. And will she be worse? She's worse now. Will she again turn it around?
Sagar, you know what? In Blitz, you have to take your chances, and that's what she's doing. But like Anand said, will she run out of luck at some point? Queen E1 played, King
King
H8.
H8. Nice move.
Sagar, it's all about who captures the G file first.
Right.
Rook G8 coming in, Queen G3, attacking that bishop, Knight D5 in the air. If you take on F4, White can recapture with the rook.
Right. So right now, Rook G8 makes a lot of sense for black. Let's see what Savita does. She's already low on time, Tania. Look at Maria's time. 2 minutes 34 seconds. Savita at 1 minute 11 seconds.
94, but now you can take on E5, take on F6 and take on G4, no?
Yes.
Is that working?
Yes, it should work, Tania. But at the end of it, no, she goes
Okay.
Rook F2 and defends the.
I like
Just
that. I like
Let me
that.
just show the viewers what Tanya's variation was. Take here. Bishop takes and Queen G4, and it was working, but somehow Rook G8 with pressure here and here look complicated. So goes Rook G8. Man, Savita is a fighter. She's not giving up. And BG5 played on the board, attacking the knight here.
And now you're really threatening to. And Rook F1 is coming in. She wants to bring all her pieces into the game, not giving the
H6.
chance to double up. H6, attacking that bishop.
If you take, remember the queen is there to defend the bishop.
And the rook is there to defend the other bishop.
Right, absolutely. And Savita's heart rate going up to 140.
She takes it. Bishop takes F6.
And she's better.
Knight
D5.
D5.
She must find Queen B2, Tania. Only move, otherwise she's losing a piece. No,
She takes bishop H4. And now, after queen takes H4, you have to defend the H6 pawn. You have to defend your
D6.
queen. Where are you going?
Queen
There are no
E6.
good squares. Knight C7, Sagar,
But
poking.
Tania also Rook F6 is over.
Oh, it's a checkmate. It's a mate in one. Savita Shri walks into a checkmate.
Wow, and Maria Muzychuk takes over the lead from Savita by beating her mate in one, Tania. She
Oh
had to
my.
keep that 6 pawn defended, but she misses it. And Queen H6. And Maria Muzychuk beats Savita.
Sagar, but this position is already so tough. Let's just show that even after a move like Queen E6 or Queen G6, Rook F6, you don't even have to go for material, would be just game over. So
that
with
was
that, a little turnaround in our standings. But let's move on to Vaishali's board, who's playing the other Muzychuk sister.
Okay.
And the king is in the center. White has already a long castle. Sagar, I usually like these positions for white.
Yes. And also Black King is in the center. It's flexible, Tania. So maybe, Vaishali can at some point open up the queen side. It's a complex position. Let's see what's going to happen here. I think slightly better for white.
But these positions are always like that. Because of that bishop on e7, it looks really ugly for black. But like you said, in the queen side, black can open up files and create play. Queen b6 played. So eyeing that king, trying to kind of create some threats. You might go rook b8 at some point. Watch out for that b2 mate. Very important. This is going to be another tactical skirmish.
This is going to be huge. And actually, Vaishali has more time. No, she has less time. She has 36 seconds. Anna Muzychuk has 43 seconds. Blitz is crazy, guys. No one has time. Can we go to Humpy, Harika?
Let's do that really quickly. What a big matchup this is. And look at the position that we've got out of a perk. Completely wild. White was attacking the knight on c6, but the queen is pinned, so you can't take it. Black goes e4, hitting that knight. Knight falls back. I'm attacking your pawn on e4, Sagar.
Right, the e4 pawn is under attack and somehow you have to defend it. But how is the
Also,
question?
now the c6 knight is under attack because the knight on d2 stops
takes on
that
d2.
pin. But wait, now if you take on c6,
No,
rook d2 will
is
come
hanging.
in.
D2 is hanging. So right now, rook b1 is a very powerful move to attack b7. She plays it. And now rook b7, Tania. Let's get the rook in.
I see your eval bar, but it's so difficult when you're actually playing this position to understand what is going on. Everything is hanging, and this is my pawn. Immediately, Humpy makes a mistake.
Yes.
Because it's a complicated position. She picks up the pawn on e4, and I still don't understand why this is bad.
But because b6, Tania, and now the bishop has to move and the knight is safe. Later
Oh
on...
no, Sagar, the problem. You don't have a good square for the bishop.
No, there is bishop e3.
Rook e4
is
hangs.
hanging.
So very practical problems. Black was attacking the bishop. The bishop with no squares. White has to find another way to defend it. Attacks the knight on f4. Harika falls back to g6. Again, the problem. You have to give up that bishop, and that's why this is better for black.
Right, but Tania, there will be still a lot of ups and downs because white has got... Oh, and now white is better. Knight g5 had to be found. Somehow that was a very crazy tactic with queen h5 coming in. But this is what is going to happen in these games. Bar is going to go up and down.
And both players less than 10 seconds on the clock here. A4 just rolling down the board
This is-
with the A pawn.
This is Harika is either she queens or Humpy mates.
Yeah, it's exactly like you said. That's the best way to put it. But knight g7, king g7. Now this queen on e1. What a
Yeah.
defensive piece. And Sagar, I think the a pawn is way more powerful now.
But now Tania takes and a8 is hanging.
Yeah, did she
somehow.
miss that?
She missed it. She missed it. Oh, but she didn't take it. She didn't take it. She played queen,
Queen
c6.
c6.
No, it was queen d4. No, she didn't play queen f6. Queen c6 and rook a5 on the board. So I think
Oof.
Harika is better. And what happened? What happened? Tania, how
What
we
happened?
just blinked and it got over. Someone lost on time.
Time or did they agree? They can't agree for a draw in this position. Can we zoom onto the board if
the
producer
clock.
G, let's just...
On the board.
I
yeah,
see the
something.
king. I see black's king on e5. Black has won the game.
Oh,
Did-
Harika won.
Humpy got flagged.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Blitz
Humpy
is
lost
just
on time.
in.
Can we go to Anna, Muzychuk and Vaishali? It's
We've
still going on.
got to do that. It's the last remaining game. What is this
Anna,
position?
Anna, Vaishali.
Pawn is queening. You can't do anything against it. You have to give up your bishop. This is dead lost for black.
But
You're
still.
down. No, but Sagar, here you're down a piece. White has all the extra pawns. You're losing e4. You're losing a4. This is
Yeah,
game
this
over
is
for
over.
Vaishali.
Vaishali resigns. So Anna scores her first win of the Blitz. Maybe it's the start of a comeback.
Well, definitely she has reasons to be relieved. You need a win in this kind of a format to come back into it. So easy to go on a tilt here. And she defeats Vaishali, one of the players who has been in form, but still Vaishali looking good on the leaderboard. And Sagar, all games end decisively in this round. 3 wins by black, 2 wins by white. Maria Muzychuk defeats the tournament leader Savita Shri, leapfrogs the standings, takes the pole position. Anna Muzychuk defeats Vaishali. Bhakti Kulkarni continues her spiral. She loses to Olivia. Nana Zagnidze loses her 4th straight game
What?
to Anna Oshanina.
Whoa.
And Humpy lost to Harika.
So did Bhakti win?
Bhakti lost. Bhakti
Bhakti.
and Nana
Still on zero.
Still on zero.
Can we look at the games, Tania, and see what happened? What were the critical moments? Because 5 decisive games have happened.
Where do you want to start? We've got to do it. We've got some time.
We saw Maria Savita kind of fully.
Yes.
Shall we look at Nana versus Anna Ushanina? Because it was the finals sort of tie break.
It was the playoff of the Rapid, and here we've got Nana Zagnidze against Anna, and once again Anna defeated her. Let's take a look how it happened.
So it was a very stable position. Nothing out of the ordinary. Takes, but somehow she went wrong by taking with the pawn. But even if she took with the rook, she might have lost the exchange with bishop b4. But once she took here, bishop, queen d5 was the move. Attacking
The
here
knight.
and here. Anna Ushanina very sharp. Huh?
Yeah. This double attack is so annoying, and so you can't do it. Queen e2, and you pick up the pawn. Your king is in the center. Black is dominating, comes back with the queen. White tries to grab the center. Black attacks the knight and wins another pawn with a check. And this is kind of busted for white.
But it's Blitz, Tanya, and White got back into the game. Nana was pushing her kingside pawns, and she blundered a piece.
Oh, what is happening?
Nana Zagnidze is just out of sorts here. Look at this. Her bishop was here protecting the knight, and she said, I don't want to protect it. Simply dropped a piece.
Crazy. I mean, this is such a blind spot, but again, the position itself was quite bad, but a shocking blunder there by white. Let's also take a look at Bhakti against Olivia, another game we didn't get a chance, Sagar, to look at.
Right. And we have a super chat by Narayan who says, Hi Tanya, big fan. You are looking amazing in pink. Arey, thank you.
Thanks, Sagar, for answering on my behalf.
मतलब
That
super
was
chat.
sweet. अच्छा, super chat के लिए
तो-
thank you.
हाँ.
Sagar is saying thank you for the money.
Super chat के लिए thank you, and also for complimenting Tanya and being so sweet in the chat.
All right, so let's quickly, because yeah, we see the stage is still being set. The players are not there yet.
What? Olivia Kiolbasa scores her first win, right? Of this, or she has already won a game.
She's won. No. Oh, you mean whether it's her first win or not?
But she just sort of outplayed Bhakti.
Yeah, you walk into a. I mean, ek rest day and you've just forgotten the whole thing.
Yeah. On the rest day, you forgot me, Tanya. We didn't even meet.
I was sleeping in my room the whole time. You, as usual, Sagar Shah working the whole day, and yeah, it was.
I messaged you three
I
times. I
missed
said,
this.
"Arey Tanya, what's up? Kya chal raha hai?" Okay, so very easy win there for Olivia. And can we have a look at the standings, Tanya, so that our viewers know what is happening?
Wow, it's been a really intense 4 games
Oh,
so far.
Olivia is at 3 points.
She's not won 1 game, she's won 3 games,
Oh my
Sagar.
God, Maria Muzychuk at 3.5. Olivia 3, Savita 3.
Yes, and Harika, Anna, Shanina, Vaishali. You know, I've always seen Harika is such a solid player. She'll always be somewhere within reaching
And she
distance.
doesn't lose a game either. She's not lost in rapid. Here also she's not lost.
Such a difficult player to beat because of her style of play. And then when she gets that opportunity, she grabs it with both hands and then just jumps up the leaderboard.
Absolutely correct. She is a very tough nut to crack. And by the way, 2 players, Nana and Bhakti, are on 0. What's the pairing like, Tanya? Shall we look at it?
Let's take a look. We've got a big round 5 coming up, and Sagar Savita will be playing Humpy.
Maza aane wala hai. That will be fun. It is experience versus youth. And then we have Vaishali versus Maria. All 4 are working. Okay.
Not wearing it.
No one's wearing. Why?
Because Blitz, they feel there.
Okay.
Well, Sagar, I think Humpy, potentially in chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is the oldest in this field. And she's playing against the youngest player of the field.
Correct.
So, big game there because Humpy.
I think Anna Ushanina is the oldest or Humpy is the oldest.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Chat will tell us.
Okay.
But very possible.
Okay, and also Olivia is taking on Anna.
Paise.
No, this is the old one.
Acha.
Oh, hi Tanya and Sagar. Who are your favorite players in men and women? We don't have any favorites as such, but we definitely enjoy watching the youngsters succeed because you know it's like this is the tournament's main aim is also to give exposure to young talents, and when they start performing, it's very exciting to watch. What do you think, Tanya?
I think this is what I've come to really enjoy about commentating at these events because now we don't see just, the same 10 players fighting it out in every event, which was the case a couple of years ago. Now there's always this fresh mix of players, ambitious young talents with the established elite, and that's what makes it so exciting. The Tata Steel Chess, the Masters, has a similar field. And I think that's always fun to watch. Asking about who's our favorite player here. Yeah, as commentators, we have to stay sort of not biased towards anyone.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with Anand.
Well, actually, one of the favorite players of everyone in the chat and very active is Tanya. Because you are going to play at the World Rapid and Blitz as well.
I registered yesterday, by the way, so confirm my entry. I'm excited about it. Seeing all this action here, I want to play as well.
क्या बात है Tanya?
हाँ ना, मजा आने वाला है. And I've never played in the World
Really?
Rapid
Never?
and Blitz.
First?
Never. I've actually not played a Rapid and Blitz event. I can't remember except online. So really
We'll
looking
shoot
forward
your
to
games,
it.
Tanya.
अरे
So बराबर practice करके आना.
हाँ ना यार.
So Tanya Sachdev plays a smashing victory ऐसे सब titles डालेंगे.
You know the way you predicted that 8-6, all these moves, I hope this prediction is also on point.
Okay. So guys, the players are just arriving onto the stage. We already have couple of them on the chair. It's very interesting to see. Some of them come early, some of them don't arrive. We have Nana Zagnidze who's sitting on her chair
यार
already.
अगर मैं ब्लिट्स खेल रही हूँ तो मैं तो वहाँ पे उठूँ ही ना. मेरे को तो ऐसा लगे मैं लेट हो गई, मेरा तो फ्लैग ही डाउन हो जाना है. वैसे the amount of time I come into time pressure,
Yes.
But here players are of course. We see
But
Harika, she's
Tanya,
walking
you
around.
also would go to the zone to eat something, right?
No, Sagar, that's just you.
Tanya, are you hungry?
No, but do you have work outside?
Actually, some internet is a little shaky. Some people were saying there's lag. Guys, is there a lag?
I don't. Sagar, क्या हो रहा है ये?
पागलपन है.
अरे भाई, actually में.
सच में
कुछ और ही बोल देता.
सच में. We are back. We are back. There was a lag. But
Oh.
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया.
Can
I
you-
didn't do anything. It lagged. Okay,
Sagar, you're not.
Tania,
Yeah.
my wish is that you will get the everything that you desire.
ठीक है, but that's not it, because I can also sometimes in life, you know, you think you desire something, but it may or may not be good for you.
Okay. You will. What do you want? You want to be a grandma.
What?
Grandmaster. Sorry.
Sagar, don't project your
Maybe-
desires on
maybe
me.
after 30 years you will become grandma. Don't worry.
No, I can't believe he said grandma, yaar.
दोस्तों.
Why would you say that? अब वो अगर सच आया ना तो मैं आके मारूंगी तेको.
वो तो होगा ना तानिया. At some point you will become grandma. Okay, guys, let's get ready for this round.
Let's get ready for all the action of round 5. It's going so fast, no?
ना यार ऐसे ही
Crazy
खत्म
हो
हो
रहा है,
जाएगा.
समझ ही नहीं आ रहा आज तो ऐसे boom 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 boom
Boom, boom.
boom.
And which game should we look at, Tania, in this round? Savita Humpy, correct?
We have to look at Savita Humpy, we have to look at the tournament leader, Anna, and we'll Harika,
And no,
Nana.
Maria is the one.
Yes,
Maria
Maria.
Vaishali.
And Harika, Nana on screen, so let's start with that.
Harika Nana.
It's on our screen, no?
हाँ पर चलेगा ना.
ठीक है.
स्क्रीन तो चेंज हो जाएगा. But we can.
So
start
what do
with
we
it.
start with?
We can start with Harika Nana.
Harika, Nana. Again, two friends playing each other, but right now Harika can smell blood. Nana completely off form, off rhythm, and you know, you look at her, you can feel it. She's not Sagar, very happy with things. What is funny?
Chat is saying Tania will not become Nana but Nani.
Arey, yaar, chat. Sagar, I can't believe that one opportunity you had to wish.
C4, Tania.
Okay, c4, c5, a symmetrical English opening here. Knight c3 played, and again keeps up
four
the
knights.
symmetry.
4 knights. D4 takes. And I think Harika is a big favorite here, Tania. What do you think? The way she's playing and Nana is on
Do you
0.
listen to when I'm commentating? I just said that 5 seconds ago.
Really?
Yeah, that Harika can smell blood because Nana's form has not found its rhythm so far.
Tania, I think that Nana's form has not found rhythm yet.
Yes, Sagar, great hot take. What do we think about the position? Queen b6.
Tania, what do you think of what's happening in the position? Okay. Bishop b4 pinning the knight.
Pin and win, but not yet because the pawn is on b2. So bishop b4, it's a nice developing move. You are threatening to ruin white's pawn structure.
Right. Can we go and check the game of Savita Humpy?
Let's do it.
Savita versus
Oh.
Humpy. It's again the Petrov. That's what happened in their classic rapid game also.
But don't get fooled with Petrov being solid because very often there'll be opposite side castling in this, and then it just becomes about who gets to the king first. White has played bishop e2 right now. Black is considering, do you want to wait? Short castle or long castle?
I think short castle.
Short castle just feels like the more
Humpy fighting
right
move.
way to go. Humpy first goes bishop f6.
She's keeping her options open.
And you want to play b5, b4. You know, you have to break that at some
Oh,
point.
nice one,
So
Tania.
bishop f6 is really eyeing that.
And also, what does Savita do? She wants to go h3, g4, g5 maybe. So
And
she'll do that.
That's the drawback of having the bishop on f6, that you might end up losing a critical tempo.
Right, she goes knight d4, and this is also an exciting game. Can we go to the game of Vaishali and Maria, our tournament leader?
Vaishali versus Maria, big game here.
And Vaishali, no, the London system, she has said that I'm going to play that one opening here.
I mean, she could play something else, but
Why shall she?
Vaishali. Queen d7 played, and we've got this position. Sagar, black has these doubled pawns on f7, f5, but such a strong hold
Hold.
on the e4 square
Right.
and the center.
Right. And that means that black is equal out of the opening, and it's going to be a long fight that will ensue here. Okay.
All right, let's take a look at, let's go back to Savita Humpy.
Savita Humpy, okay, let's go. Oh, d5 kilo.
Opposite side castling. Opposite side castling has happened. d5, I like it, and she's on the board.
Plays it.
Sagar, can you please start predicting some good stuff for my future? d5, bishop f5, g4.
Oh,
Unstoppable,
take the
Savita.
pawn.
Take it. I'll open the G file. I'll put my rook on G
Maar
file. I
dogi.
will checkmate. Maar hi dungi.
And then queen may get in here. Look at Savita's heart rate moving up as she sacrifices the pawn.
Bishop G4. I'll go rook G1
can we have
directly.
Savita and Humpy, not Vaishali and Maria.
Sagar, crazy line. I have to show this to you guys.
let's
Bishop
go,
into
let's go.
G4.
Okay.
I don't care. I want your king. Rook G1.
Yeah.
Bishop E2. I don't care. I want your king. Rook G7.
Okay.
King G7. I don't care. I want your king. Queen G5.
Yeah.
King H8. Queen F6. Rook G1. Incoming.
No.
Checkmate.
ये आ जाएगा. Oh,
अरे,
just draw ले.
Draw, पर मेरे को draw नहीं चाहिए.
अरे ठीक है ना, draw ही है.
अच्छा, draw ही है क्या?
Nice one, Tania. What a nice
वो
variation.
draw ही था chat. मैं excited हो गई.
उसने मारा. Tania, she's taken it. Humpy has taken the pawn, but now rook DG1 or rook HG1.
You tell us.
Rook DG1 she will go.
Oh, I wonder
But
where
this
you got
is,
that idea.
can we have Savita and Humpy on the screen? Director Saab, this is Vaishali and Muzychuk.
Let's have Savita, Shri and Humpy.
Yeah.
There we have it. And Sagar, big moment. She's thinking if she should take on G4, then go rook G1. Or she, you know what? And she's calculating the sacrifice.
Correct. She's calculating what you calculated. But Tania, you were so quick to calculate.
Yeah, but I thought it's winning, but it's only a draw, na?
That's fine.
And you know what? It's so tempting. She goes for rook HG1 on the board.
Oh.
Rook HG1 played. We might be seeing a sacrifice on G7. But Savita Shri will only get a draw. Humpy says no ways, not even allowing that. She defends that bishop with the move F5, not allowing white to sack on G7. So Humpy wants more in this game, even if it means making your position slightly worse.
Tania, how's this view now for our viewers?
I love it. Let's have this. We've got the players. We've got our board. Chat, tell us if you like this view. We will stick to it.
And also we have another view, Tania, that we have, which is this one where they can actually see the bar as well.
भाई game खत्म हो जाएगी.
नहीं, गेम नहीं खत्म होगी. ठीक है. तो अभी के लिए ये रखते हैं. ठीक है. Let's go. Bishop G4, Rook HG1, F5, F3, Bishop H5, Queen G5, BG6, BD3. Okay. This is, should we go to the game of
As soon as we point out that white has a criminal threat of H4, H5, which will create so much trouble, I would be scared with black no matter what the eval bar says here.
I agree. In Blitz, attack is always scary, and that is what Savita does so well. She goes H4, and suddenly Tania has this power of guessing moves. But Tania,
Grandmaster. Yeah, ready.
and ready ho gayi.
Okay, so we've switched now
Vaishali,
to Vaishali versus Maria. Maria Muzychuk is leading the event right now.
Yes, but right now Vaishali has gotten hold of the C file while Maria has F file.
Oh, तो तुम फाइल लो मैं फाइल लूंगी.
हाँ.
फाइल पे फाइल.
But कौन सी फाइल ज्यादा महत्व की है? King G7. Which one is the more important file? She blocks. I think both are making no errors. Someone will make a mistake, but look at Vaishali's time.
9 seconds, and Maria has so much time on the clock, but the position is quite simplified. I have a feeling, Sagar, this
Savita Vaishali will hold it.
She
yes?
will hold this. She will hold this, and she's so quick in these time pressures. I've seen her play. I've played against her so many times. Practice Blitz. She's super fast.
Right.
So Rook C7 played now.
And can we quickly check Harika versus Zagnidze?
Let's take a look.
What's happening here? Nana Zagnidze is better against Harika. Wow. And the reason why she's better, she's not even a pawn up. It's just that her queen side, but this can go either way. It's not yet clear. It's not yet clear. The queen can move into A3, and I think Tania,
It's a
A2
knight on
pawn is
B3.
weak.
And
हाँ.
Sagar, that knight on B3 has no future.
No
yaar.
future.
You know, it can't come to a good spot, but look at black's
done
knight.
printing engineering. Sorry. Oh, Rook
F1 kind of shows like you're running out of moves. A5, A4. Watch out.
Gone. A4 coming here. Should we go to Savita versus Humpy?
Let's take a look at Savita versus Humpy.
Oh,
Lots of moves have happened.
Humpy has kind of stabilized everything, and she's also a pawn up. So it seems like Savita may not be able to win it. But Tania, time is everything here and things can go wrong.
Yes, but you're winning the f3 pawn. Humpy can just pick up the second pawn here. She does it. Queen d2. It will all come down to the clock. And Savita Sri is always tricky setting up traps. She will not trade queens no matter what happens, trying to complicate the position further.
No, this is not going to work out. I think
Not
Humpy
against a
will,
player like
yeah,
Humpy.
Humpy will manage it. If you take d takes c6, there is rook e6 and then g1 hangs. Queen c4.
Rook f3, queen c4. You have to keep the c2 defended. Humpy says, I will not let you. This is game over on the spot.
Because c2 is hanging.
Exactly, Sagar.
This and this. Oh, she has to trade queen. So Savita losing this one. And by the way, Anna Muzychuk coming back strong with another win against
Second
Olivia Kiolbasa.
win in a row. Let's take a look at Harika versus Nana Zagnidze. And is this going to be a repetition on the spot?
Something happened there.
I think
Draw.
it just ended.
Draw.
No, but Black's king. It's
No,
a
they
draw,
drew.
yeah?
They drew.
Okay.
And can we go to Anna Ushenina versus Bhakti?
Oof, yes. Bhakti's had some great
Draw.
positions.
Draw. So we
First-
have to go to Savita. Oh, she's half point on the board. Both players on board.
Bhakti's first half point against Anna Ushanina. So definitely hoping for a comeback there. C3 played in this one. Sagar, Humpy, two very healthy pawns on the board. Humpy playing calmly despite on seconds.
Yep. I think Humpy will. This is too simple for Humpy. It's not going to turn around.
King g6, you just want to roll down the board with your g pawn and your h pawn, and of course the more pieces that get traded. That's it. King g7 played, attacking that bishop. Humpy can even pick up the bishop. I think you just king h7, she goes for it, and now the pawns will march down the board, starting with h3. This is just going, that's it. No way to stop the pawn from queening.
Resign.
And resigns. Game over. Humpy defeats Savita Sri. Is that's Savita's second loss in a row?
Yes. That's her second loss, and Humpy gets back after her defeat to Harika. And right now, I think the standings will also change a bit because Maria Muzychuk drew her game with Vaishali. So she's moved to 4 points out of 5. And is there anyone who's caught up with her on 4 points? Not really, Tania, because Olivia Kiolbasa lost, Savita Shri lost, Harika drew, Anna Ushanina drew, Vaishali drew, Humpy. So actually, Maria Muzychuk now has 1 full point lead.
1 full point lead going into round 6. We've got 4 more games. Sagar, still anything can happen at the end of the day. I mean, we've seen players start with 100% score and then suffer back-to-back defeats. We've seen Anna Muzychuk having a terrible start but now catching up.
Yeah.
So
I
really,
think Anna Muzychuk is the one to watch out for. I have seen her play in many World Blitz events, and you can just look at her Wikipedia page. I think she's 2-time World Blitz champion. She's won so many Blitz events, European Blitz championships, and so on. So she's a very, very strong player. But at the same time, it's not going to be easy for her in round number 6 now. We have finished round 5 rounds.
we finished 5 rounds. We are going into round 6, and let's take a look at our matchups that are coming up. Some big games here. Humpy, who just defeated Savita Sri, will be taking on Nana. This, I have to say, currently with the way the tournament's going, Humpy has a huge chance to grab this big point with the white pieces. Bhakti against Harika. Once again for Harika, a huge chance.
Game.
An important game because she can't really afford to be too solid here. Even though she's got the black pieces, she needs to take her chances playing against a player who currently is struggling with form.
And
Anna
by the way,
Muzychuk-
Tania, look at your heart rate. It's 100. Nice.
Wow, Blitz does that to me. And
He's asking you a lot of questions. Hi, Tania. I love your commentary. What is your favorite format in chess?
the one in which I end up winning some games. But in general, I feel I'm an old soul. I'm a classical player, I would say, Sagar. I really enjoy playing classical chess. I like commentating on Rapid and Blitz.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I think it makes it makes total sense. But we would love to watch you play Rapid and Blitz and commentate on it. So I'll
While
commentate.
playing.
Yeah, I'll commentate.
You will commentate.
Right.
That
people
will happen soon.
World Rapid and Blitz, but I won't be commentating, but we'll be there.
You'll be there, na?
You'll be there.
Best. So yeah, so I do enjoy. I think classical chess, I would say, is my favorite format to play.
And by the way, Savita and Vaishali are facing off each other in this round. That will be exciting.
The two Vaka prodigies against each other. They're having they had this big run, but then slowed down a little. Who will overtake who? Big questions. By the way, I've seen Vaishali. Spend so much time with her. She loves to play these 10+1 games, 10 seconds with a 1 second increment.
Bapre.
So that's why they are such good players when, it's a question of speed.
Yeah, if you practice like 10+1, then 3 minutes will seem like an eternity.
It'll feel like a classical game for them.
That's what I heard sometimes Nihal say when they're practicing over the board. 3 minutes, okay, that's a lot of time.
Yeah. I mean, with Nihal, I feel like when he's down to 10 seconds, that's when the blitz for him starts. He's like, oh, now it's time to play fast.
True. Tanya, shall we have a look at the standings?
Let's do it, Sagar. We've got our standings going into round 6.
So Maria Muzychuk is leading with 4 out of 5, and on 3 points we not have 1, we do not have 2, not 3, not 4, but total of 5 players. Harika, Anna, Vaishali, Olivia and Savita.
Yes, and then we've got Humpy, who sort of slid down the leaderboard to 2.5, and then Anna Muzychuk, heavy
I think
favorites
she's on
there.
2.5, no, Anna Muzychuk?
I
She won 2 games.
So there's a little, we'll ask, maybe this needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
We will get an
think
update on this.
She's also on 2.5. Nana, Zagnidze and Bhakti are on half points because this was the standing before the last round, and I think Anna won. Can we just quickly check if Anna won or not?
I'll take a look. So round 5, Anna Muzychuk did beat Olivia. So she has gone on 2.5, Sagar. But our leaderboard, as we saw, with Maria Muzychuk at the top. And who is she playing against? Wow, it is Maria Muzychuk against Anna Oshanina, the winner of the Rapid.
Oh, yes. So that will be
Can you please tell Narayan that he doesn't need to
this
send
is
super
round
chats?
7, Tanya. It's round 6 which will start now.
Oh, sorry.
Narayanan is sending one more super chat. Hi, Tanya. Sorry for asking a lot of questions.
Ask in normal chat, no.
Which is
Oh,
it?
Sagar's mad. Sorry. Yes, please.
No,
Go
no,
on.
I'm fine. Ask wherever you want.
Which is your favorite game that you have played?
You should watch Grandmaster Chess on ChessBase India. It was a game between she and Swati Ghate. That was a nice one.
I think that's a really nice game. But also, I think more recently, I was very happy with a lot of my games from the Olympiad. And also from Reykjavik 2016 when I made my second GM norm. I think I beat Alejandro Ramirez. That was a really nice game.
Right. Oh, you beat Alejandro.
Yes, and
Tanya, one sec, there's some problem happening. By the way, Atanu Sarkar has sent a super chat.
Yeah, are you gonna go fix the problem?
Yes. Can you read it?
Yeah, of course. Atanu saying, come over just to catch the action, lag freak. Also to meet you awesome people. Rooting for Harika, Vidit and the young...
Fix the problem.
मतलब सागर शाह को कोई रोको. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, I don't even. This is just unfair. Where is game plan? We need someone from game plan, please.
You need to plan your life better, Tanya.
Yeah, I need to plan my game better currently. But I need food also. What is this, Sagar? Why are you so selfish?
Because Tanya, the thing is when I bring stuff for you, you say that I don't like this, I don't like that. So then I thought कि भाई मैं कितना सोचता हूँ. I get tea for you.
I don't remember the last time Sagar went to eat something. I was like, you know what? Tanya भी commentary कर रही है मेरे साथ. उसको भी शायद भूख लग सकती है. उसके लिए भी मैंने नहीं. Tanya, एक second lag हो रहा है. अच्छा यहाँ पे problem है. And then he just comes back and at least finish the food before you sit next to me, na? So I don't feel bad.
No, there's some food, Tanya. Should I bring it for you? I'll bring. But you can also get energized. Why are you not getting energized? So guys, I can bring tea for Tanya, but Tanya is not a tea person. She
Red Bull
is,
for the win.
yeah.
By the way, Sagar, you are looking like a Red Bull right now.
I'm looking like a Red Bull.
Yeah, because you have not like a Red Bull, not like a red colored
Am I
bull.
looking like a Red Bull can?
You're looking like a Red Bull can, exactly. Because it's like red and blue. Let me see. Kind of twinning.
Nice.
Nice, no?
Nice. Narayanan has sent another super chat, Tania.
Tania, when will you start? Oh, I really miss streaming and I want to do it soon, but it's just like you guys have seen my schedule, right? I was at the CCT finals right after that, Calcutta, and now I want to prepare a little bit for World Rapid and Blitz. So I hope in December a bit or maybe in Jan. Jan में करते हैं.
Jan में.
Jan में करते हैं और Jan में I am quite free actually, so we'll do it regularly. Sagar, our
You know, Tania, you might be free in general, but from the vision of your life, free means you are getting distracted.
that's the vision of your life for my life. For me, being free is just being at home and having the ability to do some other things and the time to do some other things which I love. And when you do things that you love, it's not called being distracted.
But I thought you wanted to become grandmaster.
You've already given your prophecy on that for the day. By the way, Sagar, our players are there. Have the game started?
Okay, let's look at that. If the players have arrived, we have Koneru Humpy sitting across Nana Zagnidze there and thinking about her game. We have Savita really focused against Vaishali on the board. And we have Anna Ushinina who's waiting for her opponent Anna Muzychuk to arrive, Tania.
Arey, it's Anna versus Anna.
Anand would have enjoyed. And Bhakti Harika, two good friends. And look at them, similar coats they are wearing. Grey color.
You know, Anand gave this really incredible insight that coming from this high of being at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, getting the Arjuna Award, you know, it can sort of be a challenge to get into immediately the flow of playing, and
Right.
especially for a blitz format. Which is all about, you know, keeping your focus. And we do have lift off. Maria versus Olivia. Sagar, should we start with that game?
Okay.
She is our tournament leader.
Okay. Maria Muzychuk
I think I
plays
cutely bola.
E4.
Okay.
Okay, Tania, whatever you say, we are ready to go for it because you know your energy is so much. Ki tum, let's go to the game of Maria and Olivia. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, huh?
I quit.
And we have the Italian.
It should be the other way around, no? Considering कि आप कितना खाना खाते हो, आपकी energy should be like that.
No, I'm energized, you know. So I'm being calm, Tania. When your energy goes low, just tell me.
Okay, done.
Knight d5. But guys, really, Tania का जो energy level है,
अरे यार.
it's really amazing. We are enjoying this commentary. अरे यार क्या है ये? Bishop g4, pinning the knight. And h3 may be played. Should we quickly go and check the game of Savita and Vaishali, the two young Indian talents here? Knight to d7, and both of them have worn their heart monitors. So Vaishali at 130, Savita at 105.
Wow. So really feeling the heat there, and c4 has been played. I'm expecting black to go a5, knight c5. You want to try to put your knight there so that b4 never hits it. She can go knight c5 immediately as well. She's having a little think and she decides to go for another plan
Queen
of offering
trade.
a queen trade.
Dosto, what is this structure known as in this opening? Tell us in the chat. While we go to the next game, Bhakti versus Harika. Should we stick to one or two games? Which one?
Whichever's heating up. Let's
Okay.
take a quick look at some of them and see which is the most
You
exciting
tell us
position.
which one to stick with. Okay, we'll stick with that.
I'll do that. Well, Bhakti versus Harika, I think we've got d5 hitting the knight, expecting the knight to, well, kind of tough to say. Where would you put it? Knight d4 is also sort of an idea because it opens up the e file to win the e4 pawn.
Oh, nice. Knight d4 is a must, Tania. Otherwise, she goes knight e7. She's a bit cramped, and nice move by Bhakti here. If she plays a5, cements her center, then plays b4, she'll have queenside play rolling. In fact, rook f8 played by Harika. She wants to go f5 at the right time. Let's see. Guys, you are right. It's Marokzi bind.
Wow, and Sagar, let's quickly, well done chat on guessing the structure, but let's go to Anna versus Anna because take a look at what is happening here.
What just happened? Anna Muzychuk.
Anna versus Anna. This position is banana.
अरे nice.
Thanks.
पर तुझे को नहीं खाना खाना.
हाँ, नहीं, पे फिर से.
But what happened? Like, it was equal. Let's go to move number 10. It was equal. She went f6 blunder. And she allowed this pin to lose material.
So strange, यार.
Very
Having bishop
strange.
g4, and you can't even blame a mouse slip on this. कि मुझे f5 खेलना था, f6 हो गया.
Exactly. And f5 she took. She had to give up her rook. Otherwise she was losing a piece. And now exchange plus pawn up. So that is very trivial now for Anna Muzychuk to convert it.
Wow. So Anna would win her third
No,
game in
Tania,
what
Tania.
happened? Oh my God,
Knight
Sagar.
h3 check is incoming. Look at this. And if you take f3 is hanging, but if you play king h1, then f2 is hanging. If you go king f1, then knight takes e5. If you take here, f2 is made.
Off. What a blunder. Queen a4.
Oh,
she finds knight h3 check.
Oh,
What a move. And
unbelievable.
again a big turnaround. And even though black is down an exchange, now is back in the game.
Exactly. This is done. Knight h3.
And you probably have to take on h3. Otherwise, you can't allow king f1, knight e5. You pointed out. f2 is hanging.
Yeah.
I think she's going to take the knight. And then you go...
Tanya, whatever happens, one Anna will win, one Anna will lose.
Unless both Annas draw.
Oh, yes. But 1 point will stay with Anna's. Okay, by the way, let's go to Bhakti versus Harika.
Let's take a look at
And it's
Bhakti.
oh my god,
What happened?
Bhakti Kulkarni is winning. But this is the kind of position which we love in Blitz. Because engine says huge advantage to white. But black is wanting to open up the position with g4. What do you think, Tanya?
Yeah, I would be so scared. But also these positions, you don't have to be scared. You have to focus on the queen side here, Sagar,
Huh.
as white. Because after g4, you basically are not going to react. You're just going to let it be. And if we look a little deeper, we'll see that actually you get g4. But what next? You actually don't end up breaking anything. Knight g6 important to make sure that g4 के बाद h4 नहीं है.
Correct. So goes queen b3. And now I have a feeling that if they get accurately g4, Harika, and g3, she might have a chance. I really want
I think
to
she
pick
has
up
to go
this.
g4. She's going to go g4 now.
But she will take this bishop then. Rook takes and queen b7. Because in the end, rook f7. This is a big chance for Bhakti to score her first win, and Harika has been unbeaten since she arrived in Kolkata.
But still very tricky position, Sagar. You know, it's about being precise. And I'm telling you, white will double up on the c file, will ignore g4. But once it comes on the board, you will get so stressed. How are you reacting? You've got only a minute to decide how you're reacting. Bhakti down to 45 seconds.
I know, Tanya, and I'm actually thinking that if Bhakti plays well, she can win it, but she goes rook c2.
Very nice move. You
No,
want
she
to go
wants to
rook
double.
c1.
She wants to double.
You want to pick up that bishop on c8. You want to enter with your rook to c7 if you're allowed to do it. Rook c2 is very precise. Harika has to play the move g4.
g4 kabhi na kabhi to khelna hai, but for now it seems impossible. She goes bd7. Knight takes.
Immediately picks up the knight.
Rook takes.
Rook d7 because
And
queen...
now rook c1.
Rook c1, but you want to go bishop b6 next. Or
But
bishop a7 as well.
I'm not sure. You know, King's Indian mein, white wins the entire queen side, but at the end, black, if she strikes well on the king side, it's a checkmate. So you have to be careful. Knight c4.
Bishop f8.
Defending.
Bhakti down to 30
And now rook f7.
seconds.
She'll go back.
Yeah, and she'll go rook. No, she has to go rook c1, rook c8. No, so
Because
she
this
has
was
to do it.
coming, right?
And now takes, and Bhakti, once queens
Yeah,
are
yeah,
traded,
Bhakti
white
is
is
coming to
dominating,
C7.
Sagar. White is dominating the end game. You will lose on the king side. I am expecting her to immediately go queen c7.
Beautiful
Trade
play.
off the queens. Black's rook will be tied down to defending b7, knight on b6. That's why Harika cannot trade the queens. She moves away, queen to e8, and I'm already thinking about queen takes b8, but not important. Makes the move bishop e1 instead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What a maneuver. Bishop e1, bb4 targeting d6.
Nice. Beautiful play. And by the way, taken with the pawn. So not afraid that the king is exposed because you can tuck the king here, Tanya, and get the rook here.
Tuck, tuck, check.
Tuck, tuck, tuck.
G takes f3 on the board. As you're pointing out, king will be safe on f2, but you have a big problem. How are you going to save the d6
No,
pawn?
this one I can't believe Bhakti
Knight
losing it.
h4, Bhakti has to win it to
King
come back to the
h2.
tournament,
She goes
Sagar.
king h2.
It's
Now rook
fine.
g1. G1. Yes, gets her rook.
Bishop d6, queen g7 will be checkmate.
Bhai sahab.
Bhai Sahab.
Oh, now
Queen
she doesn't want to
f7.
exchange the queen.
Yes, because the queen g7 is a big threat, but now she has to exchange the queens.
And funny that somehow Harika has managed to survive this with the queen trade.
Rook c1, rook c7, you've survived the middle game, but you won't survive the end game, Sagar.
It's like a fresh dose of attack coming in. Bishop. Oh, nice maneuver this time.
She's going bishop e1, bishop e4, bishop e1, bishop f2.
Oh,
Very interesting.
she exchanged the rooks, but goes knight c8. And what's her plan?
b4, b5.
Oh no, she takes that as well. I get a very,
What is
very
going
dangerous
on?
feeling.
Why is she doing this?
Man, black is going to hold this. And now
Oh my
bishop
god. Okay,
trap.
bishop g5. Only move, Sagar. Only move. Oh, she takes it. Okay, also fine.
Oh, but this bishop is bad.
Yeah, you know, this might turn around.
This will turn around for sure.
And Harika will play
For
b6
sure.
at some point.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me. This knight is going to somehow win over this
But not
bishop.
easy, huh?
नहीं
Because
यार यहाँ से ऐसे
कहाँ से
यहाँ
यार?
go
और
and attack
ठीक
this.
है, king g2 फिर.
But somehow lure the king that side. Look, she's
The thing is that the knight will not find its way to the other side of the board, Sagar. You will not be able to do it.
but
Look at it
but
deeply.
Harika saving it is insane.
Insane.
She doesn't lose.
She doesn't lose. And now knight g5, king g2 will come. Then what?
There's no entry
There's
here.
no entry point.
But still the knight it cannot maneuver. Oh, she's going this way.
Bishop c6.
If
Oh, knight h5, knight g3, her idea. Knight h5, knight g3.
Yes, knights are tricky, Tania. Don't discount black from winning this one. But a6 is a weakness.
I'm discounting it because
So
even
king can't come here because this will hang.
Sagar, no way to improve the knight. If this knight was on d4 or c5, game over. Khatam, Tata, goodbye, khalas. But the moment you play knight d7, white will swap it off.
Correct.
The a5, d5 pawn makes sure that black's king cannot advance into the game.
Correct.
The pawn structure and white's king makes sure that the knight can't come into the game.
Correct.
And Sagar, this is going to end in a draw.
No, wait,
Oh,
wait,
knight
Tania,
b5.
wait karo. Sabar karo. Knight b5 takes. No, she goes king b7
Yeah.
because now she's going from the other side. Somehow she wants to go to g5. If she can reach there with the
No,
king
but
here.
king e2 now. She's really... Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but now king c4. Comes back.
Draw hone wala.
Crazy. And now king e2. So you have to just get the king to support the h3 pawn when the knight is headed to the king side. Wow, Sagar, 2,000 people have joined us for this blitz. Guys, it is so amazing.
2,000 people now, and there will be more people joining in. Some people have come in the venue, Tania. Someone wrote that, Tania, are you hungry? Can I bring something for you to eat?
Thankfully,
अरे
somebody
कुछ
is
बोलो
thinking
तो सही,
about it.
क्या लाना है? तुम
बोला
सिर्फ
मैं-
हाई बोलती रहे, किसी को कुछ बताती नहीं हो. What can
Fine, I want Sandesh.
तान्या का संदेश. Please
मेरा
bring संदेश.
अरे दिल की बात तुमने छीनी.
Knight g5 and now king g2. Draw.
Oh.
This is draw.
Wow.
मजा आया, पर game was very. Oh no!
What?
Knight f7. I don't know how it came. Knight here and here. No. What?
What?
Gone.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. How
Yeah, because the bishop has no squares. Otherwise, you're taking bishop
she
moves knight.
had to not allow that knight on f7. Oh my god.
Tania, you got hungry and the knight got hungry. Knight ate a pawn and black is winning. अरे Harika जी, Harika का तरीका.
Harika ka tarika.
Knight c5. What the hell? What the hell, Tania?
And we had written this game off.
Yes, she had to go bishop e8 somehow. I don't know, to stop knight f7.
Okay, and this game Harika is going to convert undoubtedly, Sagar, and
But
she
how
had
did
to
that happen?
she had to stop knight f7.
But then her king was attacked. No, here her pawn was attacked. She had to give it up. Bishop e8, stopping knight f7, giving this pawn up.
Yeah, but she had timed it bad. No, like your king should already be on g2.
She got a little bit.
Knight h7,
Yeah.
and now
Knight
oh, yeah.
h7, and now
No, it's all maybe bishop
खत्म
d7.
हो गया
but who knows?
game. खत्म हो गया. Oh no, man. Harika is so good.
Harika's so good
And
and
Bhakti's woes in this tournament continue.
continue. It's
Anna
been.
Muzychuk wins her third game of this event.
I'm telling you, it's all about momentum, Sagar, and Anna's found hers and just.
तानिया वो नाइट एज 3 में क्या हुआ फिर?
देखते हैं, knight h3, king f1 was played. We were thinking knight
She
e5.
played
Super.
c6.
You did predict that Anna will win.
Yes.
Queen e2.
Oh, she just let her exchange. She had to move the bishop out.
Sagar, blunder hai. You don't only exchange, you win a piece, no?
Arey.
You
No,
win
king
a piece.
f7 attacks.
King f7.
But
You
then you
take
take
rook c8 and you take on h3. And now you end up with an extra piece. What a game, yeah, this is. Kya? Hi, Tania. Narayan ji, you are back. Narayan ji, you are back. What sports do you play apart from chess?
Narayan, we'll
I play the
transfer
sports.
all these super chats to Tania. Tania,
Ye to
please
nahi.
give Google Pay number. So many super chats.
What sports do you play apart from chess? I play the game of life. But no, actually, I really enjoy playing table tennis. I think I'm pretty good at table tennis. What? Yeah. You disagree?
She's not good. Guys, really, she's not very good. Like,
Okay, I might not be very good, like India #1 or something, but
India number what? 24,550.
I would say I'm a solid 2100 in table tennis. I'm actually pretty decent on table tennis.
I
You've
disagree.
never played against me.
I might be worse than you, but you are not so good.
Okay, fine. So table tennis and what other sport do I like?
Tennis, I think.
I like it, but
You like golf a lot.
I mean, like, because Ranveer plays it, I enjoy it. But to play, I think just
Ranveer
chess.
is her nephew. And by the way, Tania, Olivia Kiolbasa losing to Maria Muzychuk, which means that a huge result. Maria Muzychuk is going very solid in this tournament.
As are your super chats.
What happened? Why did he not take rook? Queen e3. Okay, can't move the bishop. e8. No, what?
So bishop
Oh, if
c6
you
has
the
to be
bishop
played.
f7 maybe, or what is her idea?
So after queen e3, instead bishop f4
Bishop
happened.
c6, bishop h4. Marna hai. Okay, so the thing was, Tania, here Olivia Kiolbasa went this 94 and she just forgot all about her queen here, which got trapped.
Oh, but nicely done by white, huh?
And then takes.
And it's so easy to forget this and fall for it. And but what's the point? Bishop e4.
And now, Tanya, I'm going to ask the chat, what would have won after rook e4, queen g5?
Lovely.
It's not easy, huh?
Not easy because
Not
you're it's like that thing, yeah. It's like temptation. You are tempted to something, but always look for options.
Correct.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm tempting people to try something beautiful when simplicity is the best way.
And in life, simplicity is often the best. It's the most beautiful.
Correct.
Keep it simple.
सादगी में ही सुंदरता होती है.
Wow.
There was some dialogue, very famous.
But it's true, no?
I don't know.
No?
I'm just like, whatever.
Just like whatever. What was that?
मतलब कुछ भी चलता है, किसी को सादगी पसंद है, किसको कुछ और पसंद है. Let's have a look at what people are saying. Oh, rook e8, they found it. Well done.
Well done. And I think the point was that we were trying to tempt chat by looking for queen f7, bishop f7. But it would work, but not in this case. You want to go for the beauty prize, but instead you get the blunder prize because the bishop falls back on f8 and you're the one who loses. But instead, you simply first take on e8 and then take on f7 and you're a happy person, just like Sagar is because of Narayan ji.
Narayan Murthy. So much money. Do you have some huge company backing you, Narayan ji? But actually, you know what? Some people send like 10,000 super chat. But if Narayan ji sends 200 rupees into 50 super chats, that's same as 10,000 super chat.
Please get the hint. Sagar Shah not impressed.
Not impressed.
That's why he's
I'm very
asking
happy.
me. That's why he's asking me to read the super chat. Had it been anything more exciting, वो थोड़ा रंग अलग होता तो सागर खुद पढ़ता. पर अब वो कह रहा है मैं analyze
नहीं, every
करूंगा
super
तानिया.
chat starts with Tania, Tania, comma, Tania. तो क्या तेरे को ही बोलूंगा ना पढ़ने को. Okay, by the way, look, please Tanya, another super chat starting with Tanya.
सागर भाई आप क्या बोलूं?
क्या बोलूं, कुछ बोल नहीं रहा. कोई कुछ बोल नहीं रहा है. And guys, this one went to Maria's favor. Okay, this is long endgame. Can we look at the standings, Tanya? Standings may it won't start with your name, so we can start look at the standings.
Ouch, that hurt.
अरे हट क्या तू खेल नहीं रही है? You're not playing.
And here also, Sagar, I'm not playing. I'm just answering. Playing to your bank account is playing.
Google also is
Touching.
gaming.
All right, so wow. Okay, let's take a look at this, Sagar. We've got 3 more games of Blitz coming up. Maria Muzychuk still on pole position with 5 points, a whole point ahead of Vaishali and Harika. Harika having a really solid day.
Harika unbeaten, man. What a player.
What a player with 4 points. And I've always noticed this about her. You know, she, like you said, doesn't lose a game. Always within striking distance, gets an opportunity, strikes. And last game with Bhakti was such a big
Too good,
save for
too
Harika. By the way, a very classic Harika save from a difficult position.
Keeping her cool. And by the way, look at Anna Muzychuk. After half from 3, she's now raised up to 3.5.
Sagar, this one is in dollars. You might be more interested.
This one is our very old viewer and a very, very well-known Mahesh Kotapalli ji. Thank you so much. He's been sending super chat since crypto went up, which was a long time ago. So
Yeah.
he said, this is from my crypto gain and all I remember. And now, even though
The fact
crypto
that you can still send it now,
means he's doing really well.
it's really good.
Narayanan ji has sent 500 with a smile only.
Arre.
Narayan ji, please now control. Jai Aditya, it's 3:30 a.m. here in USA. Can't sleep cause of the games. What a tournament.
I agree with Jeb.
Thank
What
you.
a tournament actually this has been, Sagar. I mean,
Fantastic.
today though, I feel as if it's another level of energy only. I mean, it's so intense, so fast. The momentum of the games that we are seeing, the turnarounds that we are seeing, and already round is about to start.
शुरू हो चुका है दोस्तों.
शुरू हो चुका है. आ जाइए. बैठिए अपने कंप्यूटर के सामने.
हाँ. गेम शुरू हो चुका है.
अपने दिलों को थाम ले.
थामिए.
थामिए.
तान्या, इतना प्रेशर मत दो मुझे. I am not so talented like you. I can't create so many beautiful shairis.
Okay, what is the game? Let's again do a quick go around and see what's the most exciting position, the game that we want to stick with, Sagar.
Yes, I think Anna versus Harika is a great game because Anna is in form. Harika is also playing well. Then there is Nana Sagar. एक सेकेंड. Guys, please super chat को distract मत कीजिए.
देखो हंस के बोल रहे हैं. Can't even say
Let's go to
it
Vaishali.
serious.
Let's go to
अच्छा,
Vaishali.
let's go.
Humpy. It's the London system. Again, Vaishali playing London. C5, knight c6, knight d2, bishop g4, h3, takes. Hey, do you remember Vaishali and they played the same line and they agreed to a draw where Vaishali had gone bishop b5. So this time Vaishali playing it smart, keeping her bishop on f1, playing h3 earlier so that this idea doesn't come. Queen a5 wala.
Wow. Little subtleties to
Improving.
throw here. Yeah, improving, which just goes on to show that they're analyzing their rapid games and going and, Blitz, I play you, I will repeat this, but a small change.
And do you remember, Tanya, that they all come and watch the commentary as well? So let's not read so many super chats because they will
All right, so Sagar, 1 second. We will come back to this. London, it's a slow one, but look at Harika versus Anna Muzychuk. As you pointed out, Anna's gaining the points, just climbing up on the leaderboard, while Harika...
Look at her center.
Look at her center, but also White has managed to develop quite a bit. And often, when you advance your pawn so much, they can become a weakness. White wants to play f3 in some position.
Perfect.
You
Tanya.
have to play
well
f3.
explained. So well explained. F3 is coming, guys. That is going to happen next. Let's also check.
She'll play f3 and she'll say, "Ab kya kheloge, Anna Muzychuk ji?"
Ah, nice. I was thinking कि चुप के साथ कैसे 3, but you put 3 and G.
Yeah.
Nice one, Tania ji. Okay, let's go to Anna Ushenina and Maria Muzychuk because Maria is the leader of the tournament. Oh, it's already so many pieces. I think it will end in a draw.
I mean, that's what the first feeling is, but don't forget white has some rook activity. Also, your king on h8. I can jump with my knight to e5, start attacking f7. Firstly, your knight on e3 is hanging. Tell me, where do you want to move it?
C4.
Knight c4.
And
All
then
right.
I'll take B2.
Yeah, I'll go rook d7. I don't care. You take my b2 pawn.
You are right that Anna Ushenina has a small edge. Right.
I agree with you, but let's move on because this will be a long endgame.
Vaishali wala game. Let's go to Vaishali Humpy because Vaishali has a small edge. Humpy is left with an isolated pawn. This could be Vaishali's chance to get closer to the leaderboard. She's on 4 points. And what about Harika, Tania?
Let's take a look at the big matchup. F3 on the board.
Man,
Guys,
Tania's
on fire here.
on fire.
But F3 is such a thematic idea, and now Black wants to decide, do you want to go D5 or do you want to take on F3?
I take.
You want to take on
She
F3.
took.
She took. You take it up with the bishop. You will eventually go. Is she planning to go long castle?
She might go long castle and then break open with E4. That is Harika's tarika.
I would still want to go short castle, but you just never know. I mean, two different plans.
Yeah, short castle might also work, Tania, but then some knight e4
Long
business.
castle,
she
Sagar, you're right.
goes.
She goes for long castle, defending that D4
Full
pawn.
excitement, but
Full
e4
excitement.
pawn is a little soft. Like queen b4, how do you protect it? That could, and bishop e6 again hitting here, but now.
But now
she has-
D5.
Wow.
You protected with a tempo. D5 played, and after a trade, you will pick up with the C pawn, and you're kind of happy with your position as white here.
Right.
Let's say you go bishop f7. I might even trade off that monster bishop on g7. I've got bishop h6. And then please tell me, who's attacking who?
Well, no idea here. This is a big game
Thanks,
of counter attack and attack that can go in anyone's favor, and both of them are very equally poised here with time as well and a slightly lower on time.
Array,
Tania.
55 seconds for Anna. Bishop f7 played. Well, white has to make a decision. Do you want to go bishop? She goes for it. She says,
Plays
I
it.
will trade off these bishops.
Plays it.
Very thematic here. You want to neutralize that bishop on g7. And after you trade on h6, Sagar with arrows after queen h6, suddenly my queen will come back to g5. I'll hit that knight on f6. I'll threaten knight into f5.
Yeah, and with this pawn on d5, the bishop is not happy, and the knight on b8 also looking a bit confused. Where to go? D7, a6? Any options there?
Well, even if you go knight e7, I'll take and go queen g5.
Oh, that's what's going to happen, Tania.
I'll take and go queen g5 and I'll take on f5 if you're not careful.
Yes, she's going to do that. I'm sure Harika is going to move in here and threaten knight f5 just as what has been mentioned. But she is thinking a bit. E4. E4.
Wow.
No, but knight e5, Tania, this is not a good move. Knight e5 hits the bishop here, hits the pawn on c4.
You've really softened your bishop on f3 with this
Yeah.
move. This is a surprising decision for sure. And white has to move in with the queen to g5 to put pressure on the black king side. So slightly surprised here by Harika's approach. But all right, let's see if Anna actually plays knight e5 because you have to calculate. Are you happy giving e takes f5? You know, it's a difficult decision to
She
make.
takes. Oh my god, what happened there?
Just-
She took on e4, knight e4. She took on d5. Very good move. Knight f6, and bishop d5. But in the end, Tania, very clearly, it's the white king which is looking slightly more exposed. Don't you think?
I think it's a game really where anything can happen, Sagar. I see our eval bar, but even black's king.
Tactic. Knight e4, knight f2.
Rook f2, you mean?
नहीं knight e4, knight f2 खेलेंगे ना?
Oh, she plays rook c4, allowing queen g5.
You really want to play that?
I
move.
really want to play queen g5.
But queen g5 does seem
Knight
a little
e4
loose.
probably. No, queen e. Yeah, maybe knight g4. Knight e4 is a problem.
Queen d3 played. Good move by
Attacking the
Harika. Harika once again worse, but she's not going to give up. Is this her first defeat that she's going to face against Anna Muzychuk?
Rook e1. I like this move. You take away that e4 square from the knight. You want to come in with your own rook to e7.
And
Watch
what about
out.
rook c2 bait?
I will offer a queen trade.
Queen b3?
Queen
Or
d4.
do you want to take two rooks? Queen c2, rook c2, king c2.
Oh, that's a nice option.
Let's do it.
Because queen b3, if you take, then you queen d4. But now you trade, you pick up the h2
Oh,
pawn.
she misses.
He won.
Oh, she misses the tactic. And Harika resigns. What a nice deflection. Rook is defending the
Whoa.
queen. So in comes rook c1 and queen lost. Can we go to another game, Tania? Which
Yeah, let's
one?
quickly go to Maria's board against Anna Ushanina, and this will end in a draw,
Yeah,
Sagar.
most likely.
So let's go to Vaishali against
Humpy, Vaishali, Humpy.
Again, we've got an
Small
endgame.
edge.
Small edge for Vaishali. It's going to be quite a fight. Sagar, crazy position on Olivia's board. Quickly, let's go
Olivia
to Savita.
versus Savita. Olivia, Savita.
What is
and
happening
what?
here?
Rook g1. Oh, queen.
Oh, it's just a mate. You got
Mate,
queen f1
Savita
and you
wins.
queen.
Savita wins.
Savita beats Olivia.
Whoa, that's a big result because king f2, dosto, there is queen f1 and e1 queen. Okay, that's a great win. So should we go back to our game between Nana and Bhakti? How is Nana? Oh, who's winning here? Nana, Bhakti.
Nana Bhakti, I mean, if anyone has chances, it's got to be white with the two bishops.
But it seems like the black structure is very strong. So they drew.
All right, so
Okay.
this has ended in a
So
draw.
Vaishali Humpy, big game. Big game and Vaishali is winning.
Oh, wow.
Vaishali is winning. Knight d7, bishop takes d5.
Attacking
Vaishali-
f7.
Rook g8, win the rook on c8.
Arre, game over, Sagar. Rook g8 missed by Humpy. And that is it. She resigns. What an end. And Vaishali, a big point.
Oh, that was huge, Tania. This is huge because now. And what about our leader, Maria Muzychuk? We should not miss it.
Oh, Maria's winning. Maria's just queening the pawn. You queen and you win, and this is game over.
Maria Muzychuk
Wow. That's it.
is
She resigns.
unstoppable.
Is unstoppable
See,
in
she's
Blitz.
on 6 out of 7. And she's been followed by Vaishali, who is on 5. But 1 point difference. And what is your heart rate saying,
Oh,
Tania? Mine is 80.
Mine is 93.
Ah,
At least we're under 100, surprisingly.
yeah, very much. We are keeping it together, guys. Oh, what a
Oh my
round.
god.
Maria is dominating, and Tanya, yesterday I did interview Maria and I interviewed Anna, and they are all doing really well.
Yeah.
But I also interviewed Harika. She also is doing well.
Well, I'm sitting next to you. I hope I also do well.
I always interview you.
Hmm.
At the breakfast table, I ask you a lot of questions. MGR says, Sagar, all of Narayanan's questions, but to you, you're welcome. Arey, thank you, MGR. Rakshit Singh says, adding to super chat train. Arey, Rakshit, thank you so much. Narayan says, Sagar bhai, I will send 10,000. सिर्फ 10,000 लिखा है, rupees कुछ नहीं.
Oh,
Yeah, could
कुछ
be
भी हो
it.
सकता
But
है.
ठीक है, we trust you, Narayan. If you
What
will
is that?
give to Tanya.
Finally.
Oh my
Is that
God.
Sandesh?
Someone got
Who?
you
Oh, it's
something.
not. It's not.
No, it's not Sandesh, but it is a very special sweet, only available at this time of the year in Kolkata, and it is only valid for 3 days. After that, it perishes.
कौन लाया?
I got it.
Oh.
So
Tanya's like some fan
I was
outside.
like, मैं खुशी हो गई, but
You
अपना
can show
आदित्य
Aditya,
लाया.
you can show in the chat.
अरे.
Oh,
Of course.
nice one.
everyone in Kolkata will
Is-
know what is this.
Is it? Show me, show me. Oh, I love this one.
So you have to try it with tissues because these are very delicate.
Oh, they break?
Yes,
What is it called?
it's called Moa.
Bhukkad Tanya in the chat, dosto. Bhukkad Tanya,
What
please.
is it called?
Moa. M-O-A.
कैसे छुपा के खा रही? दोस्त. Guys, please, I'm going to take you big screen. Camera
So
जी,
yummy.
इनको please zoom in कीजिए, zoom in.
So good.
So good.
You're not
like-
even getting a bite out of this.
Please zoom in
Oh.
कीजिए.
Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. But singing to Sagar. Na 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 re. Aditya, thank you so much.
I also give it to Sagar.
No, no, he's eaten enough. He's had a lot to eat. He keeps eating. Oh,
Nana is
come,
here.
we've
Nana,
got something
please.
for you.
Please eat this. Who knows what will happen next?
Kal ho na ho. Nana, you have a break right now? Yeah. Arre, this is what you need.
Only.
Easy. Take
Careful,
take
it'll break,
a.
Nana. I'll break. Here, take one of this. Take the tissue. Nana, you have to take this first and then put it on this.
That's,
Can I help
Can
you?
I explain to me, Tanya, what I'm doing? This Blitz. The same what I'm doing.
It's okay, Nina. It's gonna be you just have to keep going. Okay, 3 more games remaining.
Inko.
No, in any position.
Yeah,
Tania,
you're just-
any position.
Yeah.
Winning, losing, better, worse.
Yeah.
Losing any game. What is this? Can you? Huh?
It's gonna be
I
fine.
know
You
it's
will
gonna be-
survive.
It's fine. It's fine. This will change your luck.
It will change your luck, and
Yes.
My
then
hope
we
is
go
on
for
your-
dinner at night, and then that's everything.
Have you seen my game now?
We're seeing all your games. Don't worry, everyone is seeing all your games.
Nana, how's the taste of this? Is it good? Did you like it? It's good.
I'm telling you, this is it, Nana.
This
The
is-
energy is
yes.
back. Just go enjoy the next 3 games.
Oh. I'm not getting any fun during the game. I used to, 2017 I became world Blitz champion,
Yeah.
women champion, and now, I forgot how to play Blitz. I don't feel the time. This time goes, and I think I have some seconds already. I absolutely lost this feeling, because it's
But
not
now
easy to
with
play
6
Blitz.
games, would it not come back like 6, 7 rounds you played? Is it coming back?
We will see, but I'm telling you until now. it's
Until now,
The
yes.
update. But Nana, you have to just forget. 2 more games remain, right? 2 more. Just go and enjoy and just have mua.
That's the problem. Then enjoy.
Yeah.
I
You
cannot-
usually enjoy Blitz
Yes.
a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but now
Okay, you have a break. It's fine. Just breathe a little. Wash your face.
You can do it.
You can come chill with us if you
Yeah,
want.
you can always join.
When
There's
you
one
finish,
chair.
yeah, we are waiting for you here. You anyways know what goes on in this commentary.
okay. What time is it?
It's
It's the time
5
to-
minutes left,
5
I think.
minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want more?
No,
Let me take it. Okay.
No,
Okay.
My hope is only on it.
Yes, Nana.
Let's go.
We believe in you.
Kolkata
Nana
chocolate,
OP in chat.
Kolkata sweets. Yeah, Nana OP in the
By
chat,
the way,
guys.
Nana, everyone still loves you and loves the games that you've been playing.
Yes.
The Rapid was great and really.
Blitz also, I'm not playing Blitz,
Yeah.
Tania. But in the end, I don't know what is happening. You saw.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I have normal position.
You have
Absolutely
good
normal,
positions.
or even good position, and then I'm blundering something. I don't know.
Okay, 2 games, Nana. Just fight. Just
Yeah,
fight.
let's go for it.
Let's go, Nana. Let's go.
Everyone's cheering for you, Nana, and let's go for it. Nana Zagnidze, the 2017 World Blitz Champion. Guys, she is right now going through that phase where she's not enjoying chess, where she's not enjoying the blitz, where every move that she's making is she's making a blunder. Someone next to me is enjoying something, yet making a blunder of not sharing.
You want something? What happened?
Tanya, round will begin.
I'll just go check what is happening outside because थोड़ा lag हो रहा था.
What goes around comes around, goes around, comes around. By the way, Will Alston, love the stream. The energy of Indian chess is amazing. What are your favorite openings, white and black? Both of you. For Tanya, it's something called Mua opening. She's just eating all of that. She's just
मजा आ गया. By the way, you
enjoying.
should try it because I'm just really sweet, Sagar, and I care about my co-commentator, and I'm a good friend, and I, do good things.
So,
I'm a kind person, unlike someone else
So
we know
Tanya,
here.
I'm going to act like you. You're not. You don't give me anything to eat. No, you're not giving me.
Here, no.
I'm not eating it. You're not giving me. How can I eat it?
I've got
This
mua.
is exactly how you feel.
चाहिए क्या बोलो? Last chance है.
ऐसे थोड़ी ना चलता है. नारायणन जी सिंह, now Sagar bhai is matching Tanya's level. कौन सा level दोस्तों? खाने का level. She is eating at that
मजा
level.
आया. That was actually very delicious.
Swaran Singh, feeling bad for Tanya. Please
Why?
खाने दो सागर भाई, खाना दो. खाने दो नहीं, खाना दो सागर भाई. तान्या को
भाई
अरे
खाना मेरे को
दिया.
मिलेगा, पैसा तो सागर को ही मिलेगा ना.
नहीं भाई, someone has said 10,000 rupees all go to you. And I will also add the YouTube deduction onto it and give it to Tanya.
बड़े
ठीक
पैसे
है?
हो गए.
जितने लोग देंगे तान्या को, we'll give it to her. देखते हैं। और एक आया है नारायण जी,
अरे,
तानिया, you are
नारायण।
as sweet as this संदेश, अरे
Arey, very sweet. But Naranji, this was Mua, not Sandesh, but very nice as well. By the way,
you know Tanya, we
it
were
was
just
really
thinking
sweet
about
of.
like वो रहता ना, like leaving some employees, like removing them from the company. We were facing some financial crunch, but after the super chats have come, we are reconsidering.
Reconsidering the layoffs that were planned, as well as इतने हो गए हैं कि सागर कह रहा है तानिया को भी थोड़े दे ही
Hey,
देंगे.
round started, round
Yeah.
started. No, they have just sat down, right?
They're ready to go, Sagar. But what are the matchups? Let's take a look at the action. That's starting. मेरे बालों में मुआ गिर गया है.
Okay, let's first have a look at the standings so that people know what's happening. We have Maria Muzychuk on 6, Vaishali at 5, Anna Muzychuk 4.5, Harika 4, Savita 4. Right?
You know, I don't even know who Nana is playing, but I really want her to start scoring now.
Let's see,
I
who
want
is she
her
playing.
luck to change. She was the world Blitz champion in
She
2017.
is, Nana is playing Anna. Oh, it's a very tough opponent.
Very tough
Very tough
opponent.
opponent. And Humpy Bhakti. Maria, oh, Maria Harika.
Big
Maria
game,
Harika.
big game, Sagar. But Harika is this immovable object.
No, but she lost last round to
Is
Anna.
this is
Now
like,
she's
oh,
facing sister.
it's like an unstoppable force, Maria Muzychuk, facing an immovable object,
Harika.
Harika
Which got
Dronavali.
moved a bit last round, but she's still quite immovable.
Yeah.
Savita and Ushenina, Vaishali, Olivia. Wow, what a beautiful round. Amazing round, guys. Let's start with we'll start with Maria Harika. Shall we do that?
Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Maria versus Harika. Maria with the white pieces. And Sagar, we are about to have liftoff.
Yes. And Tanya, your heart rate is at 81. Very calm, very cool, very composed. Narayan G says the
Narayan
super
G.
chat color matches the color of your dress.
What isn't the 10,000 super chat the matching color of Sagar's blue? He'd love
You
to
know,
see
my
that.
blue is 20 rupees.
भाई खुद की शर्ट सिलोगे तो उतना पैसा में उतना ही मिलेगा.
See, Shubham is saying now we know why Sagar asked Tanya to commentate alongside him.
You know, I never thought of that, Shubham. I never thought of it.
I also
Sagar,
never thought.
we need to oh please, we need to talk. Clearly, for the Shah family, this is business.
Business.
Okay, so Abhi
Ankit
lift.
Sharma, member for 6 months, says Tanya always getting compliments for her pink attire. Sagar, why you are looking good in blue tour? Thank you, bhai. Tanya, now you can thank on his behalf. Oh, you should have read it.
But you don't let me now because
Sorry.
Sagar only lets me read the non-super chat wali chat.
Game started.
Game started. Sicilian
Oh,
Alpine on the
C3.
board and D5. This is one of the most theoretical ways of handling the Alpine, a trendy way of doing it. And after knight f3, we will see an IQP on the board. Sagar C into d4. C into d4 will be taken.
Maybe knight a3, Tanya. Takes.
She takes it and white black will go e6 or e5 immediately.
E5.
Wow, that is a
Harika has
very...
prepared the Alpine well. But what about knight c3? You have bishop b4.
You always have the developing move, pinning the knight instead of losing a tempo of moving your queen. So knight c3 will be met by bishop b4. You are absolutely right, my friend.
Indian from South, thank you for your message. And guys, let's get it going. What about, shall we also check our Nana's game, because she is someone that the chat really loves.
Let's go, Sagar, and we have got a Sveshnikov setup
Sveshnikov, but what? No, it was a3 and e5 in the Naidorf.
without
And she
knight
goes
c6.
knight f5.
Well, these setups with this d5 square, it's all about control of d5. If black gets d5, black is better, but white will never allow
No,
that.
but it will come d5, no? Because if you take, then your knight is hanging. So possible hai.
Possible hai. So knight f5 played, so d5 you can start with right now.
d5, bishop g5, I think that's theory. She can go bishop g5. Tanya, it's a crazy line. d4, knight d5. It goes really like super crazy. And no, knight d5 is bad because of bishop f5. So you have to first take on f6 or something like that. By the way, can we have a look at Humpy Bhakti? Just to see what's happening there. It's a standard position here. Nice position. I mean, just equal.
Man, nobody's waiting for our moves. They're all waiting for Narayan in chat.
Okay, going back to Maria versus Harika. Now, after bishop d2, bishop c3 was taken because otherwise the knight would have captured the queen because the pin is broken, Tania. So take, e4, knight e5, takes the knight, pawn takes. Now the queen opposite the queen. So knight e7, bishop e2, bishop e6, castle, castle.
Very nice, Sagar. And I have to say that I kind of like White's position here because I have the two bishops. I can also sidestep my queen. I can go queen c2 or queen a4, and then suddenly my rook will come to the d file, will
Exactly.
take the center lines with tempo, attacking that queen. Slight initiative here for Maria against Harika.
Got it.
Sagar, let's go to Savita Shri's game against Anna Ushanina. It's always a big fight when Savita Shri is playing, and I have to say, I kind of like, Arey, look who's joining us. Come say hi. By the way, whose shirt do you like more, mine or Sagar's?
And
You
now
know, I actually want to say that Vishy's shirt was so good.
Arey.
It looked like a festival, you three being here, very bright and analyzing all the games, the bright games.
people can't see you, but now they can.
You
Come
don't have
hello.
to see me because I have just come here to get the sweet.
Oh, it's so good, by the way.
Going to go.
Oh, Anna Ushanina is winning already. How can she be winning so much winning? I think it's this dark squared bishop talking on this diagonal. That's the big advantage that black has. In spite of equal material, Anna Ushanina is just killing it here.
And the reason is that you can't even neutralize that bishop. At some point, you want to go c5, but you will lose that pawn. She goes b5, and now, for example, you try to block that bishop with c5, Sagar. I've got b4 coming in, hitting that knight. I
Then
will
A5.
a5, a4. I will attack the other knight, win the pawn on c5.
Got
So
it.
this bishop will be a monster forever. We'll see what it creates on f2. Let's move on to Maria Muzychuk versus Harika.
Yes.
So she did move away the queen eventually.
Both have said that we don't want to exchange queens now. So queens are on the board still.
On the board, and immediately the bar says, no, Harika, that's not the way to go. I am
Because D8
attacking
is hanging.
d8, and it's a back rank. If rook d1, knight e5, black, white to play chat. How will you finish it off? While you think about it, Harika's already made the move to
H6.
avoid any back rank trouble with
But
h6.
now you can go queen g3
And rook
defending this.
d6 is coming. Rook
Yes.
d6 is coming.
Rook d6 is a very powerful move here.
But Harika has 1 minute extra. Let's not forget that.
Very good point
Oh, we were
well
missing
spotted.
this insights from
from Amrita.
By the way, I also see some super chats. So amazing, guys.
later we'll read.
Oh, that's why Amrita's here, by the way. It's like, oh my god.
Do not
Rook
drop that.
d6 on the board.
Rook
Tanya, your move
d6.
is on the board.
And
Amazing.
h5, rook h6 is coming next.
Oh
h5.
my god.
h5
पर e5 मर रहा है. So that I
but
mean,
rook h6 मरेगा और फिर mate हो जाएगी. My bishop will be open. You
The
take
double
knight
bishop is too
e5.
strong.
Chat, the e5 pawn is not my friend. It's
Yes.
my enemy. I want to open up that bishop
that
on
bishop.
c3.
Correct.
Take it, Sagar.
Right, I'll take it. But now, Tanya, the threat is rook g6, bishop g6, and queen
Oof.
g6 because this is pinned.
And now if you go knight e5, the problem is that, what is the problem after knight e5?
Rook d5 because the knight is then attacked, and if it moves, bishop on f5 is hanging.
No, queen g7 is mate. Bishop, if knight c4, queen g7 is
यार
mate.
किधर है तेरा?
Rook d5 आ गया. Harika is losing. And Maria Muzychuk might score 7 out of 8.
Oh
And
goodness.
chat, look at that knight on e5. It's kind of like a pin because if you move it, the queen will jump on to
Yes,
g7.
दोस्तों, आप मेरी
It's a
मजाक
kiss
क्यों उड़ा रहे
mate.
थे? मैं बोल रहा था
This-
knight g6 तो.
Oh,
अच्छा,
knight c4.
अच्छा,
We were
oh,
looking
okay,
at
okay.
knight c4 now.
Got it.
What did she do? e3? But rook e5?
Yeah, you just lose a piece.
It's over.
I just want to tell you guys, please continue this amazing energy and all
Thanks,
the
Amrita,
flag downs
for
and
saying
blunders.
this.
Do
Otherwise,
not
we
miss
were-
anything because we are following your commentary and then working.
Do you also want to
So
say,
bye-bye.
please continue the super chats?
Yes, please continue super chats, memberships, and I am taking the sweet from here, guys. Bye bye.
Okay, so
Hey, rook e6, rook e6.
Oof.
No, rook e6, queen c5 check was there. Oh, no.
rook e6, queen f7, rook into e6, no?
Ah,
Rook f6 bhi tha.
got it. Maybe it was okay, but then she went this.
But this
And now
is
piece
safe.
up. Let's
Sagar, just
this
a
is-
piece
this
up.
is
This is
one-sided.
done.
Shall we
Queen,
go to Anna Muzychuk, Nana Zagnidze?
let's do it. Let's see Anna Muzychuk versus Nana
Nana is
Zagnidze.
doing well.
Nana, come on, you can do it.
Nana supporters here because Nana not feeling so well before her game, but will she manage to beat the in-form Anna?
So B6 has been played, chat. Sagar, this is going to be a bit of a grind. I also
Yeah.
feel a bit scared for Black's position because H5 is weak. We'll
I
see how
agree.
this continues.
I agree. She took it.
She took it and she'll take the C4 pawn at some point, I think. But then F7 is hanging, getting tricky here actually.
Rook G7.
I like
Okay.
it. You want to go Rook G8.
Which game do you wanted to see?
I wanted to go to Vaishali's board.
Vaishali Olivia Kiolbasa.
क्या हो रहा है
What?
ये?
Olivia Kiolbasa getting the better of Vaishali. Where is
She's
Vaishali's
a piece up. It's gone. खत्म हो गया उसका
खत्म,
piece
खल्लास.
मर गया. Back rank पे
Resigns.
mate आ रही है.
Olivia just always beats Vaishali.
Vaishali in a spin here with some back-to-back bad results. Sagar, she
Yes.
needs to come back in the last game.
But Humpy is winning against Bhakti. She's attacked the rook here and the d6 pawn is very weak. So that game is done. I think the most interesting game, Savita is also lost against Anna Ushenina. So Anna Muzychuk versus Nana is the most exciting one.
It is, but Sagar, Maria versus Harika is a huge game for our standings and Maria's completely
Maria
winning.
will
So
win
we
this.
can just
Yes.
move on from
I
this.
think Maria will win.
She is a whole piece up. Okay, let's go to Anna
Hey,
versus...
Vaishali won against Olivia. I was just completely wrong.
Oh, we
It
got
was-
the colors wrong, Sagar.
Yeah.
Vaishali was white.
Vaishali won against Olivia. Sorry, those
Chat,
sorry,
thank you
chat.
so
Thank
much.
you for telling us. Vaishali beats Olivia and she doesn't lose. Okay.
Very important win for Vaishali to come
much.
back into the standings.
much.
And this is the match. Now, Anna versus Nana. Nana is down upon Sagar. She needs to save this game.
This is drawable. Drawable move word है क्या?
No, word is correct. But it's like, it's true. It's a fact. You're right. You just said a fact.
But drawable मतलब draw हो सकता है.
Oh, हो गया.
Draw.
सागर तू जो बोल रहा है हो रहा है यार.
Man,
क्या crazy
क्या ही
scenes
बोलूं
हैं
मैं?
यार.
And will Nana be happy or sad with the draw?
I think she'll be happy because you want
Anna
to
is
stop
in.
the bleeding. You have had some really bad results regardless of the play, and you're like, you know what? I just need to calm down.
Correct.
I think she's happy with this. We still have some games.
Humpy. Let's go to Humpy Bhakti because Bhakti seems to have saved herself.
More than saved herself. I mean, yeah, saved herself.
Oh, but I hope that she doesn't.
And that's it. And this is going to be a draw. She just go. I mean, will she go? She probably just comes with her king. You're in time, yeah? You go king e8, king d8, king c8, king b8. And that's what she's doing. She's just getting the king closer to the pawn. And black is in time. Pawns will get traded. And Sagar, we have Savita Shri versus Anna still going on.
Should we
Sagar,
go there?
Anna has 2 extra pawns.
Yeah, no,
White
she was winning
king.
throughout. 2 extra pawns with the bishops. This is done. Queen e2 is happening.
Huge threat. What?
Oh, she loses the queen.
Oh, she played queen a6 and it was... And with that, she wins the queen.
Right. So that's done. And I think this is over.
Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at how the round went. We've had 3 decisive results. Savita Shri lost to Anna Ushenina. Anna Muzychuk, Nana Zaknidze ends in a draw. Vaishali beat Olivia. Very important result, chat. And thank you for checking us on that. We got the colors wrong.
Should we look at that game later, Tania?
We will take a look at that because we just were not able to figure out who was white. And Humpy Bhakti ends in a draw. I think Humpy has had a bad start in the Blitz. And
Well, she's been doing Bhakti, right?
no, Humpy also
But
has
Humpy
been sort of
is-
at the lower half. We'll
Yeah,
check the standings. We'll
see.
check the
But
standings.
big result. Maria just crushing the field.
Maria just running
7 out of
away.
8.
Literally running away with everything.
And I think the only person who's keeping up with her is Vaishali because she's on 6. She's
Yeah.
like 7 and she's on 6. So,
After this win, yeah?
yeah. So 1 second, let's just look at the standings in a bit. Let's look at Vaishali's game.
And even Anna's made so much progress after
Anna-
this terrible start.
Anna Muzychuk is after losing half on 3.
Yeah.
She's now on 5 out of 8.
She had, I think, 4 back-to-back wins. So
Yeah.
definitely the Muzychuk sisters having a much better event than they did in the Rapid.
Correct. And I think one of the reasons she told me yesterday, like Anna, was that she was jet lagged because from Spain to here is 4.5 hours and she was just not feeling up to it. And after a good sleep, Tania, lot can change. So takes here. And Tanya, this move that was played on move number 9 after f6 to play c4. This is what Anand was saying yesterday. Ki whenever there's f6, you must go c4. And these little things, no, when they are learning these things from maybe the commentary, maybe from Waka, maybe just interacting with Anand, they're able to apply it instantly.
Yeah, and the reason for that is, chat, that e6 is now a target. It's a soft spot. So what you want to do is you want to try to break the center. If you take on c4, you will get an isolated pawn, but also e6 will become easier to
Even-
attack at some point. Knight c4, queen b3, etc., etc. So c4 makes a lot more impact after f6, and after short castle, rook e1. Bishop was developed to d7, rook c1. It still looks fine, although white has a better structure. Black wants to try to get e5, but it will never happen with d5 constantly under fire. Sagar a3 was played against the idea of knight b4. Knight f5, trying to put more pressure on the d4 pawn. White defends it with knight b3. The king sidesteps, a slow move. Still, nothing has gone too wrong for black. After a trade on d5, queen d5, taking control of that central square, putting pressure on d4, but you allow knight c5. Jumping in, attacking the bishop, attacking the b7 pawn, threatening bishop c4, winning the e6 pawn. Lots of threats, bishop e4 in the air as well. Bishop c8, white attacks the queen. Black goes back with the queen, and I love what Vaishali did here. She marches down the board, builds up the pressure with b4. I'm threatening to go b5. You can't take on d4, but she goes for it because of the
Blunders.
pin along the d file.
Because
And
what was her idea? Like, if you take here, she wanted to take back, but instead she just forgot that this is hanging.
this is hanging, and you don't have time for knight f3. You simply pick it up with the bishop,
Bishop
and
comes
you
back.
don't lose a piece. And the worst thing is that after bishop takes c6, if you
take
take,
with the knight.
if you can't take with the knight because the
hangs.
queen is hanging, you can't take queen c6 because the knight is
She
hanging.
just lost a piece.
She just blundered, and then Vaishali converted it to perfection.
Nice.
And Sagar, with that, Vaishali looking good on the standings.
Yeah, let's have a look at the standings if we can. Meanwhile, Stain Matter from the US says, thank you for the coverage, you both. It's 1 a.m. here. Good vibes to Nana. Hope Vaishali wins this. Excited for Nihal Arjun Hikaru battle later. It's 1 a.m. already.
Oh, wow.
You have to just stay awake for more 1.5 hours. At 2:30 a.m. in the US.
You
We'll start.
Don't want to miss Nihal
The Blitz.
versus Hikaru.
First game, maybe.
First game,
Maybe,
Sagar.
yeah.
It was the first game in the Rapid,
Yeah.
so it will be the first game in the Blitz, and what a matchup that is. But before that, we have one more round
Yes.
coming up for the Women Blitz. And Sagar, do we have our standings going into the final round of the day?
Absolutely. Here they are, Tania. Maria Muzychuk, 7 out of 8. Vaishali, 6 out of 8. Anna, 5 out of 8. Harika, 4 out of 8. So you see, it's like 7, 6, 5, 4. It's a 1 point gap.
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not looking like a very close pack, and there's just one player on each of these points. But in this format, you have so many games. Today you have 9 games. The same players will play against each other. Another set of 9 games tomorrow.
Yes.
With opposite colors.
Correct.
So even if there is a point difference, it's far from over.
Absolutely. And Tanya, these are our pairings for the last round. Will Nana Zagnidze, who's just eaten Mua, be able to stop Maria Muzychuk in the last round? That's a big question. And there's also Bhakti taking on Anna, Humpy with Olivia, Vaishali versus Anna Ushenina, and Harika versus Savita.
Wow.
Did Harika lose 2 games in a row? Because she lost to Anna Muzychuk
So Harika lost to Maria in the last
and
round.
Anna.
Oh.
So she's lost 2 games in a row. She was 4 out of 6, very solid. And then 2 losses, very rare that Harika loses 2 games back to back. But the Muzychuk sisters are just crushing it. But there is Vaishali who's like, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to stop you guys. And that's what this tournament is turning into. It's the Muzychuk sisters and Vaishali in the top 3 spots.
I mean, I am just amazed to see that Anna Muzychuk, after the kind of start that she had, has climbed up to 3rd place, sole 3rd position with 5 points. That's massive scoring, and just goes on to show that things really can turn around. Sagar, do we have our players? Are they ready to go?
No, not yet, Tanya. There's still some time left. So we can just chat around a bit, relax a bit. I'm sure are you tired, Tanya?
I mean, it's been so much action. We've got one more game coming on, and then we've got the open section as well. I wouldn't say that I'm tired. I'm kind of waiting for. I think while the games are going on, it's a natural adrenaline that you get
Yeah.
from the chess. What happened? Guys, we've got. Do I have a surprise?
No,
It's same.
It's just returning.
You
Oh,
can.
okay,
Do you want to eat?
No, I'm good. I had.
Then maybe later. So Vivaswan Damle says, "Hey Sagar and Tania, nice to see Blitz event. Missed the rapid due to work. Tip: check out Greenero wireless mic for mobile interviews." Okay, Vivaswan, we will do that. Thank you, Vivaswan. Very old viewer and also traveled to Hyderabad all the way from Pune on a bike to watch the DreamHack chess at DreamHack.
Wow.
And maybe Vivaswan, you can start your bike today and reach by tomorrow to Kolkata. Maybe that's too much. Pune to Kolkata. By the way, what's your heart rate?
Oh God.
Mine is 86.
Mine is 89. We are really synchronized, huh?
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. Whew. क्या हुआ?
All right, so Sagar, what are let's take a look at the playing hall as well and see what's going on there.
ठीक है.
It's always a nice view. Wow, look at that.
Oh.
Harika is kind of ready to go.
Harika is like, even if I lost two, can we have Harika just for a bit? Even if I lost 2 games, I'm ready to fire again. And I like this. And Savita is her opponent. Wow. That's clash of generations there. And then whom do we have next? Let's see how the players prepare for their games. We have Bhakti. Bhakti hasn't won a game yet, Tania.
Yet, but she's had some good positions
very
and then
much.
sort of ended up messing them. And that also takes a blow on your confidence when
For
you're
sure.
not able to win winning positions over and over again.
Correct.
So it's definitely been a difficult day for Bhakti. But let's not forget that all the other players are actually already in the chess mode. They've played an entire rapid event
Right.
while Bhakti is just getting into it.
Correct. And she, by the way, guys, huge congratulations to Bhakti and Pragnananda as well. They both won the Arjuna Award, which is the second highest sporting award in India after the Khel Ratna Award.
Is something going on?
Tania, 1 minute.
Saga is gone again. All right, chat. I'm gonna take Saga. Arey, yaar. All right. Chat, we've got a question for you. Spot the difference. You have to spot 2 differences.
The big difference is that, Tania, you are eating.
That was one of them. There's another difference, chat. The biggest difference was you got me food. But one more. By the way, lift off chat. So let's go to the chess.
No, it's fine. Now,
All right, wow, it's an exchange Slav here. We are starting with Nana versus Maria. Muzychuk Maria is the leader. We have an exchange Slav. And now with the bishop coming out, Queen B3 is the move that I'm expecting. Or Queen A4. I like the move Queen B3. It targets the B7
same
pawn.
line they played, right, Tania?
And now Bishop D7 is a possibility. You go back because you have to take care of the check. And the point of this whole queen dance is to make sure that Black's bishop is behind the pawn chain.
Right. And then you go bishop D3, knight F3. You can put your knight on E5 and looks like a very solid position for white. It's well-known theory. Let's go to the game of Anna Ushenina and Vaishali, because Vaishali has played the A6 variation in the Queen's Gambit declined. Takes Queen B3.
Very nice. And what's the point of the A6 variation is that you want to develop your bishop on C8 after Black has taken on D5. But Queen B3 stops that, putting pressure on B7, so not allowing bishop E6.
And I think B5 is a possibility here. It is one of the possible lines. Let's see what Vaishali does. She's taking a lot of time.
Chat is, by the way, very awake. Castling in commentary box. Well done, chat.
Well
spotted.
done. Well spotted. And Bhakti Kulkarni versus Anna Muzychuk. I think
Another London.
Anna would be very keen to beat Bhakti here.
By the way, this time it is a Jobava London with the knight on C3. Also a very tricky line. And Anna Muzychuk, an important game for her. C6, knight falls back, knight C7, reroutes towards the center. And this chat is the current position. C5, break in the center. A4, targeting to go A5 to break the pawn chain.
Yeah, that would be very good for white, and I think Bhakti has to keep her cool. Anna would be trying to get an important win here. That's why she plays slightly dubious move c4, because now later white is going to get this center control.
You get the center control. What black wants to do is try to push b5, but you have to be a little careful because the rook on a8 can be hanging. So first bishop b7, b5, then b4, roll the pawns down.
Yeah.
Anna is currently playing the player more than the position.
Right, and look at her heart rate. It's 112 right now for Anna and 90 for Bhakti. Should we go and check the game of Harika versus Savita?
Let's do it, Sagar. Harika versus Savita, a very rich middle game. Not a single pawn has been traded off yet. Black's bishop on e4, I like it. And regardless of what the computer is saying, I think black is doing fine here,
But
Sagar.
I'm going to close your door right now for the bishop to go back, and on f5 this bishop is already looking at that square, so you must take here, I guess. That seems not like natural, but still white would be slightly better, Tania.
Especially if you take cd4, knight d4, I'm scared about knight jumping to b5 and trading off this bishop. So I see your point. d5 is a move that I want to be careful about, and we will see how Harika handles this. Meanwhile, Sagar, let's go back
To our leader's
Yes,
game.
let's go back to our leader game. Nana's down to a minute and a half. Maria about 2 minutes on the clock. A lot of pressure on the c file. There is a pin there. But meanwhile, look at the center part of the board. The knight on e4 can be kicked out with the move f3 at some point, but the knight on e5 can never
Right.
be kicked out.
Very rightly pointed out, Tanya, and maybe that's what gives white a small edge here. Although the knight jumping into c4 combined with the rook here. Okay, she goes back. Black has some play. She's threatening knight b4.
I love it that when you are not defending the b7 pawn, I want to put more pressure on it. So queen b3, how would you react to it? Do you have a good way to defend the pawn?
Maybe I go back knight a5 and then you go back queen c2 and then
You go back
maybe-
knight c6 and then I go back queen b3. It's a possibility.
I think Nana would be happy with a draw, but Maria most likely not.
The thing is, if Nana goes queen b3, I don't see a very nice way to defend the b7 pawn. So do you have an alternative to that? And I completely agree with you that Nana would be happy to call this an end of the day.
I agree, because b6 after queen b3 falls to bishop a6, creating, oh, she takes on d7. Nana is like, no draw. Sorry, draw. Nana.
Draw, Nana.
Hmm.
Nana, nare. Queen d7 played, rerouting the queen to the king side. Sagar, slow game. Do you want to switch to another one?
Yes, let's go to our game of Vaishali.
Oh, what is happening here? Mate in one threat and queen f7 is a massive threat on the board.
Only move for Vaishali is knight d5. She finds it.
She finds it.
You know, this is a very gambity line. c6, e4, Tanya. Give this pawn up, go to g5.
Okay, lovely.
Then go here, take this pawn. Okay, now bishop e7 castle. Vaishali, look at Vaishali's heart rate, 138. Anna Ushanina's heart rate, 141.
So both of them feeling the impulse
But
here.
what is Vaishali's time? 10 seconds
How?
after move 10.
How?
She just
And
thought
queen
and thought.
e7 pinning the knight, but
But
also
bishop-
it comes on the way of your bishop development.
Exactly. How come she has so little time? Because she just thought a lot in the opening.
You develop your bishop, you go short castle with white is what you want to do.
Yeah, bd3 castle.
I like white's position. The clock is going to be a big problem for Vaishali. The game has just started.
Yeah.
All right, so knight c5. That's a very direct move, Sagar. But oh,
what?
wow.
Bishop c8, because she wanted to defend this trade queens.
Yeah, but now I don't expect Anna to repeat moves with the knight falling back. But Vaishali, oh, she does trade the queens.
But now takes and take this guy as well. No, she goes what? Knight d7? Yeah, nice.
And you go short castle.
Vaishali, too good at blitz, huh?
Yeah, super fast, but she's down to 4 seconds.
Yeah,
Sagar.
she was caught in the opening, but she found her way out without blundering. That's really tough in a 3
But
minute
the blunder
game.
is on the clock right now. She has to be the whole game. She has to play on 4 seconds.
She will manage. She's really good at it.
And now rookie 1 coming in. Do you have time to castle? Vaishali says
Castle.
yes.
But bishop f4, and then you hit this bishop.
But don't you win the c5 pawn? Oh my god, bishop d6 coming in the end. Let's
Yes.
just have the arrows on the
Bishop
board.
here, take here, knight takes, bishop d6, attacks the rook and the bishop. Good job, Tanya, they're spotting it. And now, What 142
Will
for
she
Vaishali,
fi-
164 Anna Ushenina. She's reached 165
Oh my
here.
god! And did she find bishop f4? She found
No, she
she
goes
played
h3.
h3.
h3, bishop f6, g4, h6, f4, bishop h4. Rook is attacked.
Rook is attacked. Watch out. Move the rook. Will she go rook e2? She goes rook e2. Falls back with the bishop after b5. Vaishali still needs to complete development.
She took
Take with the pawn.
rook e8. I just feel this c6 pawn could become weak. That
Rook
has to be
d6
taken.
coming in,
Yeah,
Sagar.
exactly. Have to be careful about it.
But also watch out for this pin along the e file.
Yes, and by the way, the idea is bishop e6 to trade the bishops.
Rook d6 on the board as we were discussing. She goes h5. After gh5, she grabbed the
Man,
h3 pawn.
she's so resourceful. She gave up this for kingside play. Rook a7,
Rook
another
e7
brilliant
coming in.
move.
What a move.
But if you take
rook
here-
e7, rook e7.
Oh!
The other comes on to pin and win the
What
bishop.
a hero's move there. Bishop d1.
Rook
defending,
e7.
and rook e7.
King d2.
King d2 forced. No, she
What?
blunders. She blunders a piece. Bishop e3, bg5.
Oh my
She
god.
Bishop g4.
Oh my god. Vaishali is winning. What a blunder. Sagar, here she thought that you have to take rook into
Exactly.
e3 and rook
this is hanging. But she missed bishop g5 pin.
Oh.
Oh, insane. Insane.
Vaishali OP in chat.
Vaishali will reach 7. But
She-
Maria Muzychuk has won. Maria Muzychuk won from that equal position. Nana Zagnidze blundered. Because it was equal. Look at this. Nana was winning.
Nana was winning.
Nana was winning with queen c3 here. She would have won. She would have pinned that. But queen b5, knight f4.
Still fine.
All okay. All okay. Rook c7. And she blunders this. Oh, insane. She blunders a fork
Oh
because
my
earlier
God.
there was a check. Now the rook is here. There's no check.
This one ended, Sagar. Let's go on to our other live board and let's take a look at Harika versus Savita. What is happening on this endgame? That 8-6 pawn
No,
is making
this
life
is too
hell for
strong.
black.
This is a passer. You are pawn up. King is well placed. I think Harika will win this.
All the trumps and Savita down to seconds on the clock. Yeah, this is going to both are playing actually on 5 seconds.
Right, but Harika
It's
is
the only game remaining.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's the
Harika's
only
good.
game remaining.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
But I agree with you
Oh,
that
Bhakti beat Anna Muzychuk.
what?
What? We just
What?
missed that one. And that in the London. Jobawa
Jobava
London.
London with knight b5. We'll take a look at that once
Yeah.
this ends, Sagar. But oh my god, lot of quick moves have happened. And king d7, you can enter with the rook to h7, put pressure on f7. Instead, coming in from the a file, this is just a lot of pressure for
Yeah,
Savita.
absolutely. And let's have this view for our viewers, Tania, so that they can enjoy the atmosphere that the players are also feeling.
Sagar is saying Bhakti ki Shakti is back.
Yeah, very much so. And let's see if Harika's Tarika is able to now get her the full point because Savita is hanging in there.
Yeah,
Somehow.
she's hanging in there. But you know, these kind of positions, you keep holding, but it's very
Kahi na kahi
difficult.
say
in a-
something will leak. Like
Some-
bishop f5 will come from there, rook h7.
He's
rook
already kind of threatening
Yeah.
bishop f5, rook h8, rook e8, trapping that bishop. So lot of ideas here. Rook h7 played. Very difficult to hold this kind of a position long run. I'll be super impressed if Savita manages to draw this.
Yeah, I don't think, Tania, that's going to happen. The king is coming into e6 now. Oh, she's trading the rooks, but I don't think Harika will do it now because opposite colored bishops are always tricky. First king e6.
And now rook e8 traps the bishop. Sagar, rook e8 के बाद
वाह,
bishop के
क्या
पास
ही-
जगह ही नहीं है.
Kya hi bishop. And it happened. She went with the king to b4 and there you have it, rook e7 and rook takes here, resigns by Savita, I believe.
Oh my god, what a round this was. Harika winning the final game after 2 difficult losses. Vaishali having a brilliant run on day 1. She's taken home a lot of points today.
I think if we can just check also our chess results, we will get to know how many rating points she has gained today, Tania. It's not going to be trivial because already this tournament, Maria Muzychuk has scored 8 out of 9. She's performing at a performance rating of about 2700.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
she has already beaten, she has 2 draws. She didn't even lose. Draw against Anna Muzychuk, draw against Vaishali.
And she won everything else.
She beat everyone else.
Wow.
And what did Vaishali do? She lost, I believe, one game
She lost
against
to Anna Muzychuk and she drew to
Harika and Maria,
and 6
she
wins.
beat everyone else. And Vaishali is also performing about 2600. She's gained around 30 plus ELO points already. No, 26.9, 27 ELO points.
I mean, what a day one for Maria and for Vaishali. Just amazing chess. But I think Harika also can be quite pleased with the way things ended. And the one player who's really breathing a sigh of relief is Bhakti Sagar.
Bhakti ने कैसे हराया Anna Muzychuk को? That's a game that we must see and watch here. Bhakti versus Anna Muzychuk. It happened. We saw it here, Tania. You can take it over and tell our viewers what went wrong for Anna.
And this is why we left it, right? We thought white wants to go a5 at some point. And Anna pushing it slightly here with this ambitious move c4.
Hey, should I go and get Maria here?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Or Vaishali?
Sagar, either would be great. Chat c4 happened here with the idea of trying to create play on the queen side. But what often happens is once you block the center with a move like c4, it gives white a free hand on the center as well as the king side. After the bishop falls back to e2, first Bhakti broke the c4 pawn with b3. C takes b3, c b3, and b3 is really nicely timed because it's really the only moment when black can't play b5. b5 you will take, and you can just simply take the rook. Knight takes, and all the tactics work for white. Also, after b5, white can start with bishop c7, queen c7, and notice that the rook on a8 is pinned in this line. So with no time to go b5, in fact, black has to take on b3, and in this position, you'll notice that white's rook is the one that takes control of the open file first, giving a lot of edge to white. After bishop f5, rook c1 was playing, and black's piece is really sort of fighting for space and not being able to find any. Knight e8, the knight jumps to e5. Oof, 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 look at that hole on c6. Bad arrow there, another bad arrow there. Knight c6 will make life really difficult. After knight e5, knight d6 was played. Bishop g5, attacking knight c6, attacking from here. Bhakti threatening to take and win the d5 pawn as well. In this moment, knight d to e4 happened. White traded, and now the drawback of this is this opens up this diagonal, gives white's bishop a beautiful spot on c4 to put pressure on f7. All of black's pieces looking absolutely hideous. What is this bishop doing here? My pawn is attacking you. This bishop is not even a bishop, it's a pawn really. And after h6, bishop h4 attacks the bishop. The bishop falls back, e6, blocking that diagonal, but doesn't matter because f7 is not the only weakness. I love how Bhakti's played on black's weaknesses this entire game. Queen e2, now I'm targeting a6, provoking your move a5. You do it, I'll get the b5 square. Loving it. a5 happened. Remember that c6 square I was mentioning? The knight jumps to c6, attacking your queen. Queen moves to d7, bishop comes to b5, attacking that queen one more time and making sure that black gets no respite at all. After queen b7, bishop comes into d6, and we do have our guest joining us. Maria, I'm just about to finish this game, but first, congratulations on a really good run on day one.
Yeah, thank you. It was really tough today.
All right, let's just finish this game, Sagar. Bishop d6, rook e8 happened. Bhakti now choosing to make use of the open file, but all her pieces looking super strong here, hitting that rook on e8. Knight d5 was played because it's kind of hard to defend against bishop c6 and attacking that rook on e8. So you end up losing material, chat. After knight d5, bishop c6, won the material, won the game. A good finish for Bhakti.
Yeah, very good finish. And we have the player of the day, 8 out of 9, Maria.
Yeah, quite good result.
It's amazing. Can you tell us the secret of playing so well?
I think there is no secret. It's just about the shape because it's Blitz. You can be completely winning and then in one move you just miss something and you lose the game. It's very frustrating. Yeah, but today it worked well for me. I don't know what is the reason for it, but perhaps it was just my day. So I will be looking forward for tomorrow.
Do you think having that rest day after Rapid also helped coming back into the Blitz?
Perhaps, yes. Quite good that we had a rest day, in my opinion. Like for all the players, not only for me, because after Rapid to play immediately Blitz and so many rounds. It's really tough.
But Anna, take us through the day a little bit.
Which
Some
one
of the
was your
games.
favorite game of today? Like there were 9 games,
Oh,
so
yes,
I mean, of course,
interesting.
going through all of them would be tough. But just a game that you liked
Uh,
out of all of them.
Well, it's hard to say, okay, because I played so many games, and right now I try to recall all of them.
Yeah, these were your results for today. Maybe that could
Okay.
help you.
Perhaps.
This
So you beat
Mhm.
Bhakti. You drew with Anna. You
Yeah.
beat Humpy. That was an important game.
Well, every game is important.
true.
It's
That's
not like
true.
one game is and another one is not. But
That is true.
oh well.
It was actually quite a nice one. Maybe we can take a look at that really quickly.
okay. Let's look at the
Okay,
game.
let me recall what was there. It was.
Yesterday, when I
Italian,
did
yeah.
your interview, you were recalling games that were 13 years ago played, and now you are you forgot what happened 3 hours ago.
Okay, it's not about days. Just I'm after 9
Very
rounds,
tired.
and it's.
How is this format to have such little time between games and 9 games one after the other? It must be tough, no?
I think for me personally, it's easier to play 3 rounds in Rapid than 9 rounds in Blitz.
Oh,
Just
interesting.
because you finish the game and like in 10 minutes, it doesn't matter how you play it, you have to continue like to play the new one, and like this, blood pressure, going up and down so many times.
Yeah.
But it's very personal, perhaps you will find other players and they will say the opposite, like it's better for them to play Blitz, like
Yeah.
they do not care much. I do not know.
Right.
So this was the
This
game
was the
against
game with
Humpy.
Humpy.
Yeah, true.
It looked around even, right?
Yeah, here, I think when I played c5, I liked my position because, okay, she had only some seconds on the claw and I had a bit more. And in that kind of position, it was very important to have additional seconds.
Yeah, you played c5 at
Oh, yeah, she played quite nice, I think,
this
to
point.
regroup
You
the
felt
pieces.
that you were
Yeah,
gaining
yeah,
something.
yeah. Okay, I did not know, what is the position and so on, but I knew that I'm starting to attack. There are many pieces hanging, and I like this. She played h5, yeah, which is a huge mistake, I think. So,
Yeah, you felt it during the game that it's a mistake.
well, I would just calculated it, so I did not have time for estimation. Just play and what you think is the best for you.
With suddenly this knight g5
Like g5 rook
tactic, yeah?
g3 was coming somehow.
And she
Yes,
immediate-
I see, but I did not see knight
Okay.
g5. Yeah,
But queen c6 is also quite strong because you're targeting the weak pawns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And just finished very quickly now.
Yeah, and rook e5 I found, and I think it was important move because otherwise,
d1 check, I think
yeah,
you have-
black has some chances, and now I can
knight
protect.
e1.
No, I wanted to play rook e1. I
Ah,
think.
okay.
What is wrong with it?
No, that's also fine.
Oh, okay.
Both should be.
She wants to go knight e1 and give mate with rook g5 stuff at some point.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I think this before c5 was really important in
Right,
this
and
game
it,
because it was about equal.
You played c5 and her structure collapsed and the game also. I think she lost on time. I mean, the position is lost, but I think here she made the move and her time was
I think
over.
it's very, very hard to defend it, especially when you have seconds on the
Correct.
clock. And
Mm.
so there is no surprise. But in the middle game, I think she played very well with the regrouping the pieces, and like a rook was on the f file and the knight on f4. It looks really pretty good.
Yeah, but then suddenly c5 comes and you get your counterplay and then it
Yes.
just went your way. But I mean, everyone who was watching Anna, 8 out of 9 is...
Too good.
It's a crushing score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about it.
And how do you take today? Like now there's a lot of time. There are a few hours. Do you prepare? Do you take rest? Do you watch the men's event back home?
Well, I think there is no need to prepare because you have only 3 minutes and your preparation will not really work. Yeah. But as for men, well, I can say that Rapid men's tournament I was following, but now, okay, perhaps only some games I will watch, like, not constantly, not all the time, but from time to time I will check what's
You
going on.
Do you
follow-
watch our commentary, Maria?
Yeah,
Oh,
true,
nice.
true.
Do we do a decent job?
I think yes.
She thinks
I
she's
like
not
the
sure.
way you do it. It's very positive and it's important.
Thank you. That's very nice to know,
Maria,
Maria.
thank you so much.
It was a pleasure having you here, and we are amazed at your score.
Yeah.
And we wish you good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank
Big
you
day
so
for
much.
you tomorrow, and we look forward to your games.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Maria.
Yeah, good luck for you with the men's tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna start chat really soon.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you rooting for anyone in the open event?
I cannot say, but okay, I have to think, but it's not like I have some preferences. They
Yeah.
all are very strong,
Yeah.
objectively, and in Blitz, anything can happen.
Correct.
Like,
I think it's one of those events in both open and in women that every player has a good chance of winning. Like even here, Savita was like this young girl, but she started with 3
Yes.
out of 3.
Yeah.
exactly, like it was something incredible. I saw the beginning, and she was winning, and then okay, I have to play again.
Yeah, you were against her, correct. And that was very important game. And then you stopped
true,
her.
true,
And then Maria was unstoppable after stopping her.
Correct.
It just went on a roll after that.
but for her, it did not go so well. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
But it's still a good day for her. I mean, overall, with
okay
you
after
know-
rapid for sure. You are very happy with this result. And
Yeah, and this is the first time she's playing against, the top players, the top women players from everywhere. So it's a big experience for her, this tournament.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I think the last round that you played against Nana was crazy. It was almost like going up and down, but you managed to win that as well.
Nana, you mean in Blitz today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
true. Okay, night beat 3, I'm sure she missed, and
Yeah.
then she needed to have more time to calculate, but she did not, and she lost on time.
But I think Knight B3 it's not possible to save after that. It was just showing that it's over, no? So
I think
yeah.
at some
Yeah, but
point
it is-
you were losing. I think some Queen C3 here is
This
like a
position.
very dangerous pin. That's what the engines were saying, but
But
I'm
it's
not
kind
sure.
of hard to,
Oh.
yeah.
It's not that easy.
Not
to
easy.
Yeah,
make
it's
this
not
Absolutely.
easy.
Very tough.
kind of move.
But then you found this nice Rook C7.
Yeah, and the difference is here you can't go Knight B3. I mean, okay, this is hanging, but also this Rook on C8, there's always check. But suddenly it changes, and now there was no check.
Correct.
Like now there's no check on C8.
Very alert. Final question to you before we end it. How are you enjoying in India?
It's great. I mean, okay, unfortunately, I did not have the possibility to visit the city center, but okay, it's with the conditions. I think the hotel is quite good and the playing hall. It was very cold on the first day, but now I think it was fine. So the organizers changed the temperature, and I'm happy about
Oh,
it.
nice.
Maria, do you enjoy playing with live spectators around? Is that, you have today, there were more people watching the event in the auditorium.
Ah,
Oh, you
She
didn't
did-
even
she
notice.
doesn't even
You
know.
didn't
now I
notice.
know. So we say that the Blitz people follow more. Yeah.
It's also a weekend, no?
Yeah, today
Saturday,
being
Sunday.
Sunday.
So
But I think, yeah, weekends and plus, I think it's better for the audience to watch quick games because they do not want to follow for hours. But in Blitz, up to 10 minutes, and you have all the results.
Yeah, and it's also fun to watch the blunders that happen in Blitz.
Exactly.
Well, Maria, today was completely without blunders and some great chess by you. And good luck for tomorrow, day 2. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to have rest.
Yes.
All the best for you.
Enjoy your evening. Wow, so chat, that is just 9 games over. We've got another 9 rounds coming up in day 2, which will decide the winner of the Blitz Women Tournament at Tata Steel Chess. The players will play against each other. Once again, a round robin, each plays each, but the colors will switch from day 1. That was Amrita. So, how are we doing, chat? What is happening? Maria OP in chat. Indeed, 8 out of 9 is actually just an unbelievable result. And we can see our playing hall there with the players are yet to come in. There's something going on. Oh, wow. We've got a guest joining us. Unfortunately, I'm not able to switch the screen because I don't know how. But come here. Do you know?
Wait.
No, it's from here. If you do something
Okay.
here.
1 second. Screen
I think
with
it's this one.
screen. No, this is screen with board.
Okay.
This is screen without board. This is Yes, we are at least.
Over there. Oh, you have to transition it, no? You have to press this.
Then it was already there. But what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Mouse is not.
Wait. Here, just press transition.
But where? This is not.
No, this one. Wait.
You have it.
And we did it! We did it! We are back on screen. Round of applause for my OBS skills. Took me 15 minutes. But
Amazing.
Amrita, we have a guest with us. Please come. She is one of the top players from Calcutta, from Bengal. She's played so many times in the nationals, at the Olympiad. Nisha Mohta, Chai with Nisha on YouTube.
Hello,
Nisha,
everyone.
how's it going?
All good, very good. I'm enjoying your commentary
Arre.
of Anna and Anna
Nana.
Nana. I was completely enjoying
Sagar, the girls have taken over now. And
How did you figure to change the scene?
Tania would be in
I
chat.
thought you both, all
Tania
three would be
OP in
sitting
chat.
and the scene would be वो बाहर का.
You underestimate us.
Second, the advice is be independent.
Here, chat. Guys, maybe for a later scene that would be. So, Nisha, you were here for the Blitz.
Yes.
8 out of 9 by Maria. Just amazing stuff today.
Right. I did not really follow the full score, I would say, because I joined in a bit late. But yes, it's I just came 2 rounds before. But I don't know exact scores, but yeah, it's nice. That's a score, yeah.
Yeah, she's leading it currently, and Vaishali was also very impressive. But we've seen
Vaishali, yes.
Vaishali, yeah,
Yes,
she's
yes.
super fast in
Yeah,
these
and
Blitz.
Blitz, yeah, she is really amazing.
Nisha, can you tell us a bit about Vaishali, like what you think, because you know her well.
Right.
आ जाओ ना screen में.
नहीं अभी तो खत्म ही होने वाला है ना.
नहीं chat, he's actually eating food again.
No,
That's
no,
the
no.
reason he's not
No,
joining.
I ate my
हाँ.
favorite chocolate. It's called Pulse. Have you eaten Pulse?
झूठ
course.
बोलो.
Yes, of
बार
course.
बार
भाई
झूठ
सच
बोलो.
में पल्स ही का है. उसमें पल्स है ना. It's like sweet, but when it breaks inside, it's sour. Have you eaten?
No.
Tania?
Really?
पल्स नहीं खाया तो
should
क्या
try it.
किया जिंदगी
I'm
में?
waiting for someone to get me sandesh. That's
Actually,
my favorite.
I was planning to bring it today. I thought bring it tomorrow. I had
That's the
not-
worst thing
Very
anyone
good
can.
chess
He's
player.
a
No,
very.
I really heard in the stream
That's-
because Tania mentioned Sandesh yesterday. I
Oh, I
did hear
mentioned
it.
it like 20 times. No one has bought it for me yet.
No, I really wanted to. My hand was full of
तानिया तो
nonsense.
अभी तुम्हारी वाट लगा.
And Nisha, honestly, the worst thing to say is I was planning to get it. You know, yeah, to
I seriously was. I am not kidding.
Kहाँ
I
है?
don't fake it. It was in my mind.
उसका दिमाग खाओ तानिया.
good one. This is the reason why Nisha is always in time pressure. Always in the mind. Move bhi chal diya karo.
No, I thought I'll come tomorrow.
Okay.
So at least you'll be looking forward to something.
Oh, Sandesh incoming tomorrow. Sagar joining us. Wow.
And so Tania, how
हाँ
about bringing it to an end today?
Oh yeah, we have the open
We have the
starting.
Open
By the
very
way,
soon.
before we do that, let's ask Nisha who is she rooting for in this tournament. Nisha, who's your favorite in the women and the open?
By the way, you introduced her, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
नहीं मतलब
I did do that. Did I? I did. I said the top player from here. She's played for India many times. Nationals, of course, I did. I also told her. I also mentioned the chai with Nisha. You remember when she was streaming?
Her YouTube channel.
Her
very nice.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Is it chai with Nisha?
masala chai and
Oh,
chess
sorry.
with Nisha.
Masala
And
chai.
It's also chess. It's not just chai.
Sorry, I'm just a little hungry right
Just to
now. 'cause
clarify.
Nobody gets me anything, but that's fine. So, Nisha, tell us who are you rooting for here?
Actually, I'm not. Okay, I do have some close friends playing here.
ये
But
स्ट्रीम बहुत ही खुली हुई है बोल दो जो बोलना है
देखता
मत
नहीं है.
कोई
मतलब कोई players नहीं.
no, I mean, seriously, I'm actually looking forward to see some good chess. And
हो गया.
diplomatic
No, no, she's
answer.
coming. She's
no,
coming.
seriously, so I have some of my very good friends playing
please
here.
Tell.
Harika is there, Bhakti is there,
Harika.
Vaishali, of course. I mean, Vaishali as a player, I really like. Harika, of course,
Very close.
I have very close friend and a great player. And Bhakti, who's been doing very well. So basically, Humpy, of course, has been my favorite player. So Humpy has been my favorite female player.
Humpy
is my
from many
favorite.
years.
For many years, she's my favorite. So I mean, I cannot take sides.
But एक नाम अगर एक ऐसे just not like it's your favorite, but you feel like if she wins, it will be nice.
Okay, let me tell you a name. Ha hu bha vai.
Oh God,
Does that work? Does that work?
Sir, you forgot.
Because I don't know her so well.
But you can add it.
I can
Now,
add that
सबको
also.
add है और
Guys, Hahu Bhavai sir is Nisha's favorite.
in open, are you going to do the same?
It will be a bit difficult. I have to.
Or is there a name there?
No, open. I don't know. All of these kids are my favorites.
I mean,
Again, it's-
Nihal won the
yeah,
rapid.
Nihal has always been my favorite. Sagar knows this. Since,
Nihal, so you are rooting
all
for
time-
Nihal.
But nowadays, I'm also very fond of Gukesh and Prag. So I don't know. Difficult to take sides.
Yeah, it is a very difficult field here, and
Absolutely.
Blitz is starting, Nisha, and our first matchup will be Nihal versus Hikaru.
Wow.
So that's going to be super
तो
exciting.
जल्दी खाना खाते हैं.
जल्दी
And
से
दोस्तों,
finally मैं कुछ
please
खाती हूँ.
like करो and please join us at 3:45 to 3:50 on the next live stream. That will happen on Chessbase India. Tania, for amazing commentary, Tania, a lot of super chats. Please do the hisab and then we will.
And we will do nothing. The Hisab is still going to Chessbase India. But thank you everyone who's joining us, and we'll see you in just a couple of minutes.
हाँ नहीं couple of minutes
Couple of
नहीं.
minutes, couple of 10 minutes.
हाँ.
Couple of 10 minutes. Thanks.